either use a pop
Catch
test
somebody.
to stay in somebody's career, or you get what I'm saying? That like their intent is not to get drugs out of the sport. If they if it was, like, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Right. Right. No, I 100% agree with Pura, and also agree with Mark's Nash's point of view. You get popped once as a heavy penalty. You get popped twice. I think you only have at least two chances. You pop the second time, you should be banned for life.
Okay, so basically, your first chance is don't do drugs. You're getting warned right
Right.
now. First
You only
suspension,
have
first
one
time,
chance.
it's like 2, maybe 3 years. And if it
Right.
ever happens again, you're out of here. So you only get one.
You got
You
it.
get one shot. Okay.
Well, you're essentially playing with
The only
somebody's
reason
life,
I say
though.
that because I think you're gonna have a situation. I think you'll make the situation more dire to the guys where no, I gotta have a nutrition. Like guys will be more focused on like, oh, I gotta know what's going in everything. I gotta know what's in my body.
Right.
That's like y'all count calories on everything else. You got a
Right.
private chef for everything else. You don't know. Nah, you making making millions of dollars. Go get you you can put a cow in the backyard and slaughter that cow for your training camp.
Right. So now because you're accountable for your own actions,
Gotta be
now you
accountable.
just
I thought you said accountable at first. I'm sorry, but you said accountable. I'm sorry.
yeah.
That nigga said cannibal. I was like, I wonder what test you gonna pop if you don't eat a human, like some Jeffrey Dahmer shit. Like,
No, bro. No. I'm just saying is that
I don't
I
want
agree with Pure. I also agree with you. It's just the one shot, one warning. That's it. Because the second time, not now you're done. Because now you're actually cleaning up the sport. Now you got fighters thinking what they need to put in their body. Now you got fighters thinking, maybe I should just, do this and do this or do that. Because you're just playing with some people's lives here. Now you're just playing, right? Now I'm not saying a banned substance can make you stronger or whatever, but what I'm saying is that it has to be fair across the board. Suspension will not do it. A lifetime ban is a good idea and is a good pedestal for the sport's heading to. Because look at other sports, like let's go for example, baseball. You got every baseball player getting popped and dirty left or right.
it's different though. That's
Well,
different. They ain't taking punches to the head though.
no, but it's still a professional sport.
They throwing and hitting a ball. They're not
But
punching
still,
somebody in vital organs.
right. It's still a professional sport, Mark. In my point of view, it's like it. Yeah, right. In my point of view,
by the government too. I'm sorry.
no. I'm sorry for cutting you off too as well.
I interrupted you. I just wanted to add that one caveat because that's key. It's not a combat sport, and the government stepped in a long time ago and started regulating baseball, boxing, the wild west.
Yeah, Mark, you do know who developed the VADA test, right?
Didn't Conti help with that?
Yes, he did.
But I
So
thought
I can even trust these fucking tests, bro. Come on.
the same way the FBI uses guys who are guys who used to forge checks.
Yeah, you ever heard of what's his name? Catch Me If You Can.
Yeah. Frank Abagnale.
Yeah,
Abigail. Frank Abigail.
Story.
Yeah.
But also they use yes, bro. But also they've done that with other guys who was good safe crackers and guys who made bombs, serial killers. Yeah, they. Right. How did you do it? How did you do it?
I don't think the FBI. Sorry, go ahead.
It's like the same thing. Ever heard of Operation Paperclip?
Yes.
Yeah, it's the same thing with the government. What your government did.
People don't know. Look,
So
never mind. He don't say your government. Look, Canada. Canada. There will be not any disrespect of the good U.S. of A. on these airwaves. You are in America now.
Okay. I apologize.
No Filipino Canadian ass better show America some respect.
I do.
We built this Netflix YouTube shit, man.
Yes, you have. And I respect
that. I built this shit. Me. Brick by brick.
Now be damned if I let you tear it down. Go ahead. I'm having too much.
I'm having fun too, bro. It's funny. No, it's the same thing with Operation Paper. Operation Paperclip is the same thing as when the U.S. government took Nazi scientists into their own backyard and launched their own I guess like their own way to space, way to how to operate nuclear and chemical. It's the same thing. That's the same thing,
Fact, scholar.
right? It's the same thing.
He also sells supplements, scholar, by the way.
But he said, but here you go, and that is a problem. Should be banned from life from selling any supplements, nigga. But they said, but Conte being an advisor to Visor while having active fighters enrolled is a conflict of interest.
A big one.
Well, he knows. Well, they know the he showed they got the limits, right? And he showed
He
them
also
how,
go ahead.
showed
I'm sorry.
how he beat the test, right?
Yeah, and he also said that he could beat any test. That's out
Didn't
there.
he? Don't did
Technically,
wasn't he
all
the
these
one?
guys did beat the test back in the day,
Oh.
right?
I'm sorry.
I said, but then all these people really did beat the test back in the day. What was the Balco thing? What brought that down? I forgot. It was a whole documentary.
It was him. It was him.
No.
Conte.
But something happened. He didn't just say, wake up one day and say, I'm tired of all this cheating shit. I'm coming clean.
Was it Jose Canseco in that book?
Was the one?
I don't remember, man.
I can't remember, man. Somebody gonna tell us what blew the Balco scandal open.
And there a documentary on YouTube about him.
It's a documentary everywhere about a lot of people though.
No, about the specifically he how to pass the PED test.
Good old boxing.
But he's a chemist by trade. So, but is it cheating?
Right.
But is it cheating if somebody says, "Hey, you can only have this much," and this guy knows how to push you and can give you just enough where you're not breaking the law? It's not illegal. Like it's no different from somebody saying, "Hey, look, the speed limit is 55 on this road."
Mm-hmm.
There's no signs up here, but your car don't have a speedometer on it, right? So you don't know how fast you're going. A lot of
Scholars.
people.
I'm just saying. Scholars said that they found the names when they raided his laboratory.
Okay, but what made
Didn't he go to jail?
But what
Didn't
made
he go to jail?
I believe so. What made him raid the laboratory? I can look that up. But my thing is this: if you have a chemist by trade, right, who's saying, "Hey, you can't go no faster than 55 miles per hour on this road." I mean, you can't go 56, you can't go 57. It's 55. And your car does not have a speedometer. As the chemist, what he's doing is putting a governor on the car. So you're not gonna go past 54. You're not, or you're gonna where most guys are just drive too slow so they don't go over it. So I know I'm not going 55. Some people will go too hard because they're not being documented and not having their levels checked. The chemist is gonna step in and do everything scientifically and say, hey, look, you can have this, but you can't have that, and you're gonna be right at 54 miles per hour.
Or maybe have developed the ultimate masking agent. Maybe that's what his supplements are.
And that's something different right there.
Now, question for you both.
But you got to know what is masking, though, right? Reggie said the baseball scandal, I think, did it. Okay, let me go ahead. I'm gonna pass it around.
Question for you. So if he's the owner of that supplement, right? Is he the owner?
I don't think he's still. You talking about Snack, right?
Yeah.
Snack,
Yeah, but and that's the crazy thing. You know how long Snack been around? It's been around a long time before this.
A long time.
Yeah.
Nah, he opened up his doors right when he started. Right when he was allowed to come back into boxing, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. So here's my point of view. So it's my point. So if he owns that supplement, I'm not saying he does or whatever. If he does,
hold on 1 second, real quick. 1987, the Snack system. Since that's the first line up there about us when you go to their page. Since 1987, the Snack system.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It should have been around
it's been quite a while.
Yeah.
Well, he's been doing this for quite a while then.
Mm-hmm. Well, go ahead.
So what if you're in that company, because now you're the one who's the mastermind of concealing PAD, right? PEDs, and you're a fighter, and you team up with that company who supposedly that owner went to jail for it, would you take it? Now, would that question the fighter who took it? Who's sponsored to it? I think Mikey Garcia is sponsored to it.
A lot
Taylor
of people,
Plant is sponsored,
Shakur,
right?
Bud,
Mhm.
Frank or
Devin.
hey, look, they
Right.
don't check. They King Luis King Khan,
Hmm.
Facts.
Franchon Cruz,
Right. So
J
my question
Rock,
is, right? Is that a questionable supplement that
Tubu
you're putting in your
Andre.
body now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I probably
Knowing
he's a
that
champ.
person is
He's
the
a
mastermind of massing
yeah.
PED.
Yeah. Well, we call him the mastermind of medicine, but you the way you framing it sounds bad, but some would look like it as he worked with a lot of champions and he's working with current and foreign champions today. So I was like, if he's good enough for them, why not use him? That's what I would use. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, right. They're saying Devin didn't get popped.
But I
That
would
means
walk
I'm not
right in
gonna
the
get
room.
popped.
But I tell him straight up, like, man, don't fuck me over, bro. I kill you, nigga. I don't want no dirty shit. They
He's
have
got you
changed his
by the
website.
balls, Mark. He'll probably do that just on GP.
So what? I ain't hear you. Say that again.
My bad, Mark.
Oh,
No,
by
I'm
the way,
saying
Mark.
that he'll probably make you pop just because you fucking threatened him.
Oh yeah. Well, we're gonna pop a kneecap then. If I pop, you pop. That's what he gonna learn early on. If I pop, with you popping, and I'm popping kneecaps, yeah, I gotta kill him.
Yeah, then you're gonna go to jail.
Karma say he probably made a new drug. What's it called? I mean,
The clear version 2.0.
that's what you call it. Clear 2.0. I like that. Victor Conti did one hell of a transition from bassist to pharmacist.
I heard about that too. There used to be a musician or something like that. I heard about that.
He said it's not one supplement, bro. I take them every day. It's the boxing scholar. He said the clear was made by another dude who partnered with Conte, and it was undetectable. Conte is innocent. He's exonerated like Clanello. It's the boxing scholar. Boxing scholar also said,
Really, scholar?
He said it was called clear. He always had snack. Y'all niggas don't know shit about boxing. Boxing scholar. He didn't say nothing.
I do trust Scholar, to be honest. So I maybe have to look into it a little bit more.
He said they do studies to see what amounts you can get from your food, etc. But at certain levels, it's obvious that they are taking something to enhance their performance. But that's not saying it's illegal, though, right? I ain't gonna lie, man. Victor Conti is sketchy, man, to a lot of people. But
he isn't. He's innocent.
Yeah. Nah, he ain't innocent now. He far from it. He the poster boy for cheaters.
He's actually had boxers and MMA fighters pop after the Balco scandal, to be honest.
Right.
Andre Berto, Kung Lee, I believe.
And he was like, I ain't giving that shit.
The guy that bought Triple G, the fought Triple G, I forget his name.
He said, I told him to take one scoop and level it up. That nigga put 2 scoops in there. I told him it's gonna taste like caramel.
I hear you.
Andre Berto was like, shit, I thought it was just regular candy and shit. I didn't throw some Skittles.
Powder Skittles, that's all I thought it was.
Yeah, that nigga took the whole pouch. That nigga was sitting there eating a steroid slushy. Didn't even know it. All right, man. I don't went too far, man. This show's about to get canceled. The show's gonna get canceled.
It's a good show. It's a good show. We just talking.
By the way, Mark, I do love the Americans. Okay, no hate, no hate.
Oh yeah, we know you rock with Americans.
What's
going on up in Canada right now, other than snow?
Nothing much, man. It's just snow and snow. Mm-hmm. That's how it is. Nothing much. There's nothing really a big major news here. So, I mean, other than that, I believe we're gonna have one of the biggest cold winters coming up. So, But it's what it is.
I hope that blizzard don't go towards Omaha, Nebraska on December the 10th, because we got a big fight coming up with Terrence Bud Crawford. It's going to be facing David Avanesian, $39.99 on pay-per-view. Black Prime, get your tickets now, still on sale in Omaha, Nebraska. Get them now.
I do have a question for you, Mark. I do have
What's
a question for you. So, because you brought up Terrence Crawford,
This nigga been interviewing me all night.
I never got your feedback from the fallout between Terrence
Because
Crawford
you
and
ain't
Errol
been here,
Spence.
and I don't did 20 shows on it.
I know, but I'm sorry.
You better check a replay on Sunday. That's the last thing I'm gonna do in here tonight, man, and tell you about how. Okay, I'm going.
Okay.
Since you're gonna drag it out of me.
Yeah, I am.
The fight wasn't gonna happen this year. We all know that. The fight was gonna happen at some point next year. Terrence Crawford wanted to fight this year.
Whose fault is it?
I hate to call anybody fault. I just think the budget wasn't there for the fight. The budget wasn't there for PBC to fight this year. Hence, we're not getting no big events from them this year. That Wilder fight flopped. I think they said he did about 70,000 versus Salinas.
Or less, I think.
It's Bud's fault. He negotiated in bad faith.
That's what you want to call it.
I don't know. I think they are going to fight, but it's not going to be next year. I think it's going to be 2 years from now or so.
To me, I don't think they'll ever fight as long as Arrow's with Al Heyman.
Damn.
Why do you think that?
I just because I think that the fight would have happened if they were both, unfortunately Arrow can't at the end of the day, Arrow has to do what they tell him to do, or what they advise him. Bud's, he's doing his own thing. And I think if Arrow, just only answered to himself, I think we would have got the fight.
Well, if you think about if you're saying about two different promotional companies, I don't know about that. I know all of us know we don't know the business behind boxing, but I think it's because the timing is not right. Because I think they're just gonna drag it out like what Manny Pacquiao and Floyd did, and I think people are getting really sick of it. And I think Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence both know their worth. They're just not gonna give in, and that's what I think it's gonna happen. The fight's gonna happen. It's just eventually who's gonna give in first. Like, how badly do you want this fight, and how badly do you want it for your legacy? That's the question.
Well, if you're Bud Crawford, you really don't need it for your legacy. If you're Errol, you really need it.
Well, okay, so, but if let's say they don't fight at all, wouldn't Terrence Crawford have a little bit because you didn't fight Errol Spence, we don't know how good you are. Same thing with Errol Spence. If you didn't fight Bud Crawford, we don't know how good you are. It's the same thing with Manny Pacquiao and Floyd. If they did not fight each other, there'll be a still question mark in their career. I think so. That's my point of view.
And I hear you, but I mean, to me, you'll only have the question of am I better than this guy? Because at the end of the day, one dude doesn't define your legacy. You get what I'm saying? Both Errol and Terrence have done some good things in their career that, Errol, I would say it would help out Errol drastically to take this fight in terms of a legacy. But at the end of the day, he could move up and fight. It's his buddy, I know, but he could fight Jermel for the Undisputed and win Undisputed that way. And I mean, at the end of the day, if it never happens, but he does do that fight, it might not end up hurting him at all.
Well, okay, yeah, I get that. It's just, I guess for me is that I agree with you. It's just that what I was saying, conveying, was what other people would think if they didn't fight each other. Do you get what I'm saying? So
I do.
Honestly, there's other great fights that they don't fight each other. Like Earl, like you said, he can move up. Terrence, can fight other people, and they still make good fights out there. I'm not really waiting for this fight, honestly. I'm kind of over it. There are other good fights. There are other good fights to make. I just don't think they're gonna fight next year. I think they're gonna fight eventually, but just not next year.
I hear you. I've been over it. Like me, I think they are going to fight eventually, and I'm going to watch it. But I mean, like, is it going to happen soon? I don't know.
No, I don't know. But the first thing I know, if they are gonna fight, the first thing I'm gonna question is would.
Okay, that was me.
Oh,
Can't even hear. Can y'all hear?
yeah,
We can now, sir.
Were you talking earlier? Because we couldn't hear you.
Okay.
Anyway, I think for
Yeah,
the
nothing real to say anyways, Mark. You good?
Yeah, I think the first thing, if they are gonna fight, the first question would be like, well, they're not really in their prime anymore. That's gonna be the biggest difference. Because now they're gonna be like, well, then they just kind of aged out.
I think personally, if the fight doesn't happen, it's going to hurt them. Like, them personally, they're always going to have that in the back of their head. Like, could I beat Errol? Could I beat Bud? But like you were saying, there's other fights to be made.
Definitely. It's Do you really think that Errol is gonna go up and fight his buddy? I don't think he would.
Yeah, I do.
You think there's actually a real good chance of that?
I mean, not like in the short term. I do think he's going to fight Keith Thurman or whatever. But I mean, like eventually, I do think he's going to move up. I don't think he'll fight Mel because they are buddies. But I mean, I see him fighting anybody else at 154.
Yeah, you could fight Canelo.
That's it's too much weight, unfortunately.
Too much weight. Yeah, that's too much
Yeah.
weight. I'm just going, just saying. But they had that talk before though.
They did because at one point it was plausible, and I actually thought it was going to be a fight that was going to be made eventually. But Errol hurt his eye. Canelo, moved up to 160. So I mean, it's just too much weight. You can't make 160 anymore.
Yeah, I don't even think Canelo. I don't even.
But if Errol moves up to 168, I could see it happening. I mean, I don't know. I just don't think it's because of his eye. He just wouldn't be fully healthy. A fully healthy one, that'd have been a nice fight to see.
Let me say something. I know boxing. Said if fight don't happen, Spence has a lot of options. Who but fight another David Avenetian? Hell no, because this was voluntary. This next one gonna have to be a mandatory, and those mandatories is 1, 2, and 3. Ortiz, Boots Ennis, Keith Thurman. One of those 3 people are gonna fight him for that WBO strap. So, and I don't think any of the fans would be disappointed with any of those 3 options. And it's probably really gonna be 2 options: Ortiz or Boots. Later on this year, if that other fight don't happen with Spence, it's gonna be Ortiz. I think he's the number 1 for the WBO, or either Boots. And yeah, that's a big fight, and they're gonna have to negotiate it. And if they don't want to deal with it and can't come to terms, it's gonna go to purse bid, and it's gonna be what it's gonna be. And somebody gonna buy that damn fight, and somebody gonna have to fight him for that WBO strap. The kid got leverage because he got a title. No different from Spence has leverage because he has options because he has 3 titles. Yeah, somebody gonna have to fight him.
Like I was pointing earlier, there's other good fights and they don't fight each other. There's other good fights. So
Mark, let me pick your brain real quick. What do you think of Tank and Ryan say the belts don't matter? Or any fighter that says the belts don't matter?
I would feel weird if Ryan saying that because he's never won a world title. That's like me saying That's like me saying Beyonce pussy don't matter. Oh, nigga, you never had it and you never getting it. Of course, it don't matter. You get what I'm saying? Respectfully,
I got you.
I know she's a married woman.
No, most definitely.
I know that's a married woman. I don't mean no disrespect, but you get the metaphor, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Like yeah, that's crazy. You never had it. Like, what you mean? But to some degree, like I think every fighter's journey is different. Some guys just want they spend their whole time just trying to get a title shot or get a Olympic. They want to get a gold medal. Some people, that's all they want to do is, some people get a gold medal and get a world title or never had ambitions for it. My whole life I just wanted to get a gold medal. Then you get the gold medal, or you don't get the gold medals. Then I want to be a world champion. Shit, I want to be unified. I want to be undisputed. And then I want to be pound for pound the best boxer in the world. Start trying to move through different divisions. Some people just stay at 1 or 2 divisions their whole career. I just think every boxer got their own journey.
Just to play devil's advocate a little bit, Mark, don't you think that the belts can get in the way of some of the biggest fights happening?
For sure. But also the belt sometimes can make the biggest fight too, because of what's
That's
on the
true.
line. So it can go both ways.
That's true. I hear you.
Piero, let me ask you a question, okay?
Yes, sir.
I believe every boxer who started when they're young, the ultimate goal is to be a champion. In order to be a champion, you need to have a belt, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So, I think having a belt will make your career. Now, what you do afterwards will tell you what career would you have. That's my point of view. Ryan never had a belt, so he shouldn't even be talking. Tank has a belt, so yeah, I kind of get what Tank was saying if he ever says that. But in perspective of a legacy, a belt matters,
Yeah, I agree.
right?
Yeah.
Now, does it have to be multiple belts? I don't know. Who knows? Like what Mark says, every fighter's journey is different. I get it.
Yeah.
So, belt does matter in some aspect, but what you do
Yeah.
afterward, it's gonna make your career better or worse. I don't know. Like for example, Adrian Bonner has 4. How many weights did he do?
4.
4, right? He's still a 4-weight title. It matters because he had a championship in those weight classes, right? Now people say he's done, he's finished, but you still can't take away from that because he was a champion at this 4 weight classes. So it matters. I think it matters.
I hear you. What about a fighter that fights in one division one time, vacates the belt and moves up? I mean, does that title at the division where he won it at kind of does that because he just literally fought that one fight and then moved up? I mean, he didn't defend it
I
at
still give
all.
him credit for that shit, bro. Cause that's hard. It's hard to get a title shot, let alone beating a champion. Yeah, and sometimes that's all what it's all about. Like I think Boots Ennis is gonna do that. I don't see because he's such a big dude. I don't see him staying at 147 trying to get undisputed, collect all the belts. I think he wants to be a champion in that division, and once
Dude,
he
I think he
gets
make
there, he'll move up.
Dude, I think he can make 168. That's how big he is.
Yeah.
But will he move up before he gets that title shot, though, Mark?
No, not at 147. They're gonna get that. They right there. They're not moving up now.
So they're gonna.
Like I
So
said,
you think they're just gonna wait until somebody vacates or gets stripped?
no, they're gonna fight Crawford, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
But what if Crawford vacates?
Okay, wait. Somebody gonna have to fight him. Wait, him and 1 and 2 got to fight for the vacant, right?
Mm-hmm.
Correct. But I mean, like, but he wouldn't be fighting a champion, though.
That's not his fault.
No, I know, and I'm not saying that. It's just I'm saying like there's been situations where they fight for a vacant title, don't defend it, and move up. I mean, you say you give them credit for that, and so do I. But I mean, like, how hard was it to obtain that title if you're fighting for a vacant title?
I mean, it's not your fault. It's vacant, and it's hard just to get in position to get a title shot. We can't discredit a guy because he fought for a vacant title. I'm not with that. Now, who else fought for sometimes it's not your fault. Those guys moving up, they grow out of weight sit. Sometimes people duck out of the weight.
Mm-hmm.
But I never bought into that where we got to discredit the guy because the lineage was broken. Example, when little history here, I just talked about this on the show the other day too, on the video I dropped. Jermaine Taylor beat Bernard Hopkins, right, for undisputed.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
All right. The very next fight, he fought Bernard Hopkins again. He dropped one of the belts though.
Correct.
Then after that, he fought Winky Wright. dropped another belt, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, so now two guys are out there fighting for. I think he kept the IBF and the WBA. So he dropped the WBC and the IBF, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now he's fighting when then he runs into Kelly Pavlik. Kelly Pavlik beats him, stops him.
Right.
That's not Kelly Pavlik's fault that he's not undisputed. Kelly Pavlik should have been undisputed because the man never lost since he got undisputed. But out there somewhere, what about who got that WBC belt while Jermaine Taylor was doing what he was doing right there? Dropped 2 of the 4 belts. What about the guy who became IBF? Is that their fault that the belt is vacant and it's another champ still running around? No different from Josh Taylor. Nobody beat Josh Taylor to get undisputed. Are we not gonna say Regis or Ramirez? Who else is fighting? Regis, not Ramirez. Regis and Zepeda. Are we not gonna give them credit for whoever wins that title? It's not their
Regis
fault.
has already been a champion.
No, man, we talking about this fight right here. Who's winning this belt? Don't move the goalposts. This fight right here.
I'm not moving the goalposts. I'm just making a comment.
It's a vacant belt, bro.
No, I understand. I understand.
And it's vacant because Josh Taylor dropped the belt. We can't. And let's say one of them win that belt, and then they drop the belt and go up to the next joint. So what? They accomplished the goal. And sometimes people don't just go up and wait people go up and wait because look, I'm tired of not being able to eat a steak. I'm tired of this cutting this weight. I'm a grown ass man trying to make 130, 135, 140, 126, whatever it is. I accomplished the goal here. I became a champion. You can't never take that from me. I'm going up to the next division.
What about a fighter that his whole career has been winning vacant titles?
That's not his.
Still doesn't matter.
Listen, man, you keep moving. You keep adding.
I'm not moving the goalposts. I'm asking.
No,
I
stopped myself. I stopped myself. You're adding these caveats. It doesn't change.
No, it's not a caveat. I'm not adding a caveat. It's just
again, it's not. How is it their fault that the why it's not the challenger's fault that the belt they're fighting for is vacant now?
But
it's the former champion's fault.
I got it. But why? When do we start holding a fighter accountable that's never fought a reigning champion?
You got to start asking those reigning champions. Why are you guys not fighting this guy? Why are you guys keep vacating and moving up instead of fighting this guy?
It's always the reigning champion's fault. That
it's on the champion to defend the belt. It's not on the challenger to make him stay in the division. The champion got all the leverage. The champion got the money. They got the title. They come in the they pick the gloves, can pick the ring size. It's or the promoter. But how can you blame the challenger for the champion vacating their belt? I'm just trying to explain that to me, bro.
No, I can't. That's why I'm asking. I think that's kind of rare, don't you think? That a good fighter or even somebody that is a champion has never got his belt off the reigning champion.
How many? Who do you have a fighter in mind that you're thinking of? Like, I'm losing.
I mean, there's the guy's still active, so I don't know if he'll ever face a reigning champion. But Bubu Andre is the only one that I can think of in my lifetime that he's almost at the end of his career, and he might not fight a reigning champion in his whole career.
Wow. Yeah, you got a question why those champions don't want to fight him.
But I mean, but we also got to question why he didn't want to fight certain champions, right?
It's not him. Is it him not fighting them or them not fighting him?
Well, the only time that I know that I can remember that that you could put fault on Bubu Andre was when he was going to fight Mel, because everybody, his team told him that if he doesn't take this fight, he might ruin his career with Showtime in particular. I have the document where it says
exactly. Man, we heard your documents tonight.
No. Yeah, you guys heard a document that you guys don't put stock in because for whatever reason. I just got a document that's public record that I got off of online. If you guys want to say it's real or it's not real, that's on you guys.
Fair enough.
Okay, so you're saying that because Bubu Andre did not fight a reigning champion, the belt that he holds adds no value, has no
No,
weight.
I'm not saying it holds no value because he did defend it and all, but the thing is like, I mean, how does one go a whole career with not at least fighting one reigning champion?
But like you said, it sounded like he got blackballed.
Yeah, and it does sound that way. Yeah. So I mean,
And if he got
yeah, there's
blackballed,
arguments 2 and 4.
and
I
if he
guess.
got blackballed, that has nothing to do with his skill set, his courage, his tenacity in that ring. It's motherfucking networks, and also for advisement. But from what I
Yeah.
understand, that Boo, before I pass the mic to Santos,
Yeah,
because
go
he
ahead,
just
brother.
got here. The way I understand that that Boo thing went down was Al Heyman helped him get out of a contract, and instead of signing with them and doing that, he signed with Rock Nation. And Rock Nation said, "Hey, you're the champion. You should be getting." I think the number was like 250. Like, you should be getting more money than the challenger, and they're right. But what? Maybe they deducted the money they spent to get you out of that contract. Like, hold on, no. That 250,000, you got that in lawyer fees, getting you out of that bad contract, or buying you out, whatever occurred. I'm not sure with all the details, but in that situation, that shit should not affect them dealing with the zone. Shouldn't. It's not his fault what happened with Billy Joe Saunders popping dirty.
No. And
Yeah, that should get left out. No, that's not his fault. But people will forget that. It's
yeah,
not his fault.
but
Canelo
he was
vacated. It's not
advised to take the Showtime deal
by who?
by his advisors.
The Rock Nation advisors or the PBC advisors?
The Rock Nation, if I'm mistaken, they told him to take that Jermel fight, or it was going to affect.
No, they
his,
the ones who told him. They the
his
ones who told
relationship.
him They the ones who told him to get more money, though, bro. They say you
Yeah, I'll
needed
read
more
you the
money.
exact statement from
Okay,
the court document. Give me a second.
Read it. Cause who was suing who, and then we'll go to Santos.
I'll tell you right now. Give me a second.
All right, what's up? Why you do that? Yeah, Santos, I had to switch to my phone, bro. I don't know what happened with my internet over here. The internet went out.
Oh, all good, bro. I just got I just came through. I was listening to y'all chop it up,
You right on time, bro. I'm about to wrap it up too.
I was gonna say, back in the day they had that murderers row where those fighters couldn't get fights. They had to fight each other. Booba got his sort of treatment. I ain't gonna say it's the same treatment, but he has been kind of blackballed in the business amongst the fighters, because these fighters are out front saying they don't want to fight it because of personal reasons. Like you said, Mark, it has something to do with his skill level, his tenacity, or his will to fight. Because he's wanted to fight him. Of course, he didn't have anything to do with Billy Joe's situation. So it's just unfortunately, some fighters don't get the opportunities that they deserve in the fight game. It's a sad situation. Boxing needs to change, and we all know that.
And fans are just talk shit about him.
And Marvin Hagler, he didn't get the big fights for a while. Then finally, toward the end of his career, Sugar decided I can beat him, and now I'll fight him. So you had a few things happening. Now Marvin had already fought fights of.
You breaking up?
Still.
Okay.
Okay. I'm in the bull.
I'm good.
Hey Mark, I'm actually I gotta go, brother. Even my internet's kind of going crazy. I can't even
Okay,
hear.
man. It's all good, man. Much love to Canada and the Philippines, man. Thanks for pulling up, my bro.
Much love, brother. See you.
Stop being a stranger, man. We miss you over here, man. We got love for you and Canada and the Philippines, Manny Pacquiao, all of y'all family.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. I'll definitely show up more. It's just, busy with work, but I'll see you next time.
Man, fuck that job. No, I'm joking. All right.
Salute to Transcendent.
Shout out to
Salute to you
Transcendent
guys.
Sports. TSC. Much love, bro. Thanks.
Hey, Mark, I got it, brother.
Talk to me. What strand
All
you
right,
smoking over? Hold up, before you do that, hey Mix,
Hey,
what
you got it,
strand you smoking tonight?
Shit, what we on, man? What the fuck is this shit? But I don't know. I ain't even got the name on this shit. The fuck?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Go ahead, Puro.
All right. So this is just an excerpt that I got from Steven Espinosa's Twitter account. but I'll start from the top. It says the proposed Showtime fight with Charlo presented Andrade Star Boxing and Banner Promotions with a tremendous opportunity because Showtime provided Andrade.
Slow down. Now you said this is Twitter or is this a court document?
Oh, this is a court document that Steven Espinoza posted on his Twitter because he was responding to
What year? What year?
Oh, this year.
Okay.
Yeah, he was responding to I don't know if some Twitter dudes or to I don't know. He was responding to somebody because they were criticizing him because he was saying that Boo Boo was hard to work with.
Okay, so he kind of said it without saying it. He just put out but that's the easiest way to blackball somebody. Just say they're difficult to work with.
Yeah, but the thing is, what the point he wanted to make is that because this is I believe I wish I had the original tweet. I just downloaded the screenshot of it. But apparently this is a Boo Boo's lawsuit that he filed. I don't know if he filed it against Rock Nation or against Showtime or I forgot who he filed it against. But it shows that Rock Nation advised Andrade to take just I'm paraphrasing here. Let me see. Okay, so here we'll go here. Rock Nation immediately purchased Andrade's contract from Banner Promotions and Star Boxing. It was in Andrade's best interest to sign the contract with Showtime for the Charlo fight. If Andrade rejected it, it could potentially ruin his career, as it would be difficult, if not impossible, for him to appear on Showtime in the future.
Sound like blackballing. But why not?
But that was his own people telling him. Like he had the choice. Like his own people are telling him, take this fight or this is going to happen. And he chose not to.
Wow, new news for me. Because I was on, but does it say that about the purse split and what that was?
It did. It does. It says Showtime was offering Star Boxing and Banner Promotion a rights fee of $750,000 for Andrade to fight Charlo, and Star and Banner Promotions were offering $550,000 to participate in the bout.
Okay, I lost you. So what was the first one? And who was the first one?
750 was offered by Star Boxing and Banner Promotions, and Showtime was offering 750, and Star and Banner was offering 550.
And he took the 550.
He didn't take. I forgot, to be honest.
Yeah, because like I said, but regardless to 750 though, he wasn't getting the lion's share. That's the biggest reason why that Charlo fight never happened. The champion was getting less money than the challenger, and that's what he had a problem with.
Andrade was the challenger in this case.
Okay, I thought he had the WBO. I thought he had the title.
No. I believe Charlo was the champion. I believe. I'm not sure.
No.
Such a long time ago.
This is all right. Well, shit. This is all new information for me.
Yeah, it was posted by Steven Espinoza just because.
What title?
What title? Kinds of shit.
What title did Jamel have before Boo Boo was challenging for?
Let's check.
My brother Stephen Bateman in the building. Shout out to all the neighbors, man. Hate y'all pulling up late, but it's all good. It's a late night show. I got a little more time. I give y'all a little more time. Talk to me, Max. What up, boy?
Yo, my bad. Get off me real quick. Yo, what's good, man? I'm just getting off work right now.
How was your shift? How was the shift?
I might have got fired tonight, but
Oh no, what happened, Max?
I almost had a squab with my owner.
Oh man, story time. Hold on, let me give you the drop. Hold on, where the drop at? Where is it at? I'm on my phone, so I gotta. Here we go.
I mean, long story short, motherfuckers try to hold me and I don't go for it. I was about to clock the fuck out, bro. I've been there since 11 o'clock this morning, about to clock out at 9:30 at night. And this motherfucker want to come with 8 cases of glass, 25 glasses in each case, talking about ain't nobody going home until all these are buffed tonight. Like, what the fuck? I've been here since 11. You could have told me that when I got here, they would have been done. You gonna tell me when I'm about to clock out?
He said 8 cases of what?
Glasses, like wine glasses.
And he just wants y'all to open up the wine glasses.
No, he wants us to buff them.
Oh, what, nigga?
Yeah, now
buff my dick.
Now,
I'm sorry.
Those 8 racks now we close at 9. They had originally asked me around 7:45. They said, "Can you get started doing this?" I said, "Yeah." I got through like 3 cases of them. There's still like 5 more cases. So we clock. I'm about to clock out at 9. Like, hey, had a good shit, this and that. Now, mind you, this motherfucker be drinking and shit all the time. So he came up from the basement drunk as shit. And he tried to like mic drop the shit, like, ain't nobody go home tonight. So all those glasses done, and that's that. And try to walk off. And I was like, what the fuck? He's like, what, you got a problem with it? I was like, yeah, why you just telling me now? I've been here all day. It could have been done already. And then we started getting into it. He started talking shit, saying one thing.
Hold up, slow down. Nah, ain't no one thing another. Let's go. The nigga try to hold you. Fuck that. Let's go, Mix.
Yeah,
Get that shit off your chest. What he said?
It wasn't just me, because it was me. It was one waiter, and it was two of the cooks. Now, mind you, the cooks don't got shit to do with glasses, plates, none of that. They just there to cook the food.
And
he told them they had to buff glasses, and they're like, "Damn, man!" It's like,
okay. Well, look, it's a group effort. It's his delivery. He could have said, "Hey, man, all of us, man, let's buff these glasses because we got to get this done tonight."
Thank you, bro. That's what I told him.
We got to get this done, y'all.
First of all, you try to
please,
come in.
Respect this. I know. I'm sorry. I could have gave y'all better time notice, or I could have told y'all, "Hey, this has to get done tonight." Before.
Thank you. Is
he the manager or the owner?
No, he's the owner.
Oh yeah, he in there talking that shit.
Right. So like, and I told him the same shit. I said, bruh, like you could have communicated this earlier. So right. So he tells me, he's like, I did. I told Jackie, who's my manager, to tell you guys. I said the moment Jackie told us to start, me and the homie Augie, we started buffing them. We got through 3 cases, 75 glasses worth. At the same time, while doing my job, while bartending, while wiping down shit, cleaning, and getting ready to close the bar.
Yeah.
So he's like, oh, that's it. Oh, yeah, it was 3. Oh, yeah. I was like, how many did you do? And he just looked at me, and I was like, "You did 0, bro.
Bitch, I ain't gotta do nothing. I pay you to buff glasses."
And that's what he pretty much told me. He's like, "Well, I'm the owner." I was like, "I don't give a fuck, bro." I was like, "You need this. I don't need this. This ain't even for me. I work at the bar. This is for catering away from the bar. It has nothing to do with the bar at all. And catering gets paid $2 more than anyone at the bar." So I was like, "You're really using me as cheap labor, because you should be paying me $2 more an hour to even do anything that has to do with this shit, right?" As on top of that, you try to drop it right when everyone's about to go home and clock out. You could have, and this whole time you've been downstairs playing pool and getting drunk, ain't doing a fucking thing. You ain't lifted one finger, you ain't picked up one rag, you ain't cleaned one glass. And I was like, you try to diminish my contribution, which like, yeah, I only got through three out of the 8, but that's more than what you got through. You did none. And I was like, and he's like, well, I'm the owner. I was like, then act like it. Be a leader. Get dirty with us. Use your hands to bust some glasses too if this is that important to you. Yeah, we just kept going on, but he was fading. He wasn't trying to hear it. And then he tried to step up in my face. I was like, what you gonna do? You gonna punch me over some fucking glasses?
What?
And then my little brother, he works security, so he was there. My sister-in-law was there. So they was, trying to like pacify the situation. I was like, man, I don't care about this shit. He's like, fuck that. You're off the schedule next week. Matter of fact, the fuck out my bar. I don't need you here. I don't give a fuck, man.
Hold on. You said you think you got fired. Bitch, you got fired.
I mean, yeah, but then my manager was like, nah. And I told him, I was like, I'll be here tomorrow. I'll be here tomorrow when I'm scheduled.
Nigga, you going to jail for trespassing?
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I'm not. Then so be it. Then we're gonna make sure I go to jail for a better reason than trespassing.
No, you just go home. Get on the internet, find you another job. Call the unemployment office. Hey, look, call the EOC. Call the unemployment. Hey, look, when you go in there, have your phone on record and bring that up. Like, hey, look, man.
I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, bro. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. At the end of the day, ain't no man on earth gonna sit here and talk to me like I'm a fucking bitch, bro.
Hey, look, and I know you in California, y'all got good labor laws. Hey, look, that shit is beyond reproach, man.
California's an at-will state, so it's kind of hard to prove.
Yeah. But look, Georgia at will too. But you can't get the owner can't get drunk and start cursing me out.
Yeah, no, for
you know what I'm saying? We still have.
I'm not about to tell him. I'm not about to tell him when I go to court and be like, hey, bro.
No, it ain't no going to court.
No, we going to court.
You gonna file a claim and you gonna get your
wrongful termination.
That ain't about no snitch. That's about right and the wrong.
Well, that's what I said. But as men, we can figure out that right and the wrong between us.
But you talking about going to jail for something? No violence, man. Do things by the book. This is a legal job.
Hey,
Mitch, this ain't no shit. You ain't selling drugs in there. I mean, you're selling liquor, but
but
you're not snitching, bro.
This motherfucker has lived his life used to intimidating people. Like he's a white boy, right? Big old white boy, red beard, big blue eyes, whatever. Dude's like 6'3", 6'4".
Nigga, you be looking in his eyes like he's a boxing scholar.
His eyes get like this when he gets crazy. That's the thing. He punks everybody. He's like 6'3", 6'4", probably like 300 plus, right? He's a big boy.
He ate everybody who tried him before, he ate him.
He did. Every single person at bar is scared of him. Scared of him. Scared to say anything, scared to talk back, scared to say, nah, I can't come in that day or anything, brother, because he just punks him. And then if not, he'll take you off the schedule. and he's used to all that shit. And I told him, bro, that shit don't work with me. I don't care. I done been packed out by dudes bigger than you.
I got.
Like,
let me tell you. I got a question for you, and I got a statement to tell you also. The question is the bar and the catering part associated?
So there's a catering service that's run out of the bar, but it's totally separate. Totally separate. It's different employees, a different manager, all that shit.
Is he the owner of both?
He's the owner of both, yes.
Oh, that's a done deal.
Yeah, man.
But
That's
here's
part
my
of
thing,
your
like you said, Mark, if you would have came at me like, hey, yo, I know y'all about to go home, but I need a big favor if y'all can help me out, man. I really need these glasses buffed by the end of the night because I have this thing tomorrow. I would have still been like, damn, bro, I'm about to go home, but I would have did it though. Like, fuck it, all right.
But as an employee, I get it. Respect. Look, I say it all the
No,
time.
as a man, fucking employee, as a man.
Right, you're right. As a human,
same difference.
Okay, but I get it. Yeah, you're not an alien. Yeah, but I say this all the time on the show, Mix. Right, and he's not a white guy. He's an American. He's not a big white guy. He's an American. That's what. Hey, look, Karma fucking with you in the chat.
Bitch.
She's like, he's an American. I'm American.
Yeah, I was about to tell you that. The statement I wanted to tell you. Hey, that's what they do. Not all of them, but a lot of them do that in the workplace.
Karma, he was trying to get us on his side by telling us he was white. Go ahead, Santos. I'm fucking with you, man.
No, I was trying to paint the image. He looks like a fucking Viking. He's a big boy, like, you know, ex-football player type of dude. But at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck about none of that. I've been packed out by Samoans, bro. I don't care about.
Okay, hey, look, relax.
That's what I'm saying.
Mex, I get it. Let Santos finish. I know your manager is Robert Hellenius, but
damn near.
Go ahead, Santos.
I've had many jobs in my lifetime, and in the workplace, that's what they do. That's a European way, man. They will hold a job over your head and try to punk you, talk crazy to you and stuff like that. Not all of them do that, but a lot of them do in the workplace because
Listen,
for some reason or another, they may have had a situation when they were younger, and then they got a piece of control.
I don't give a fuck about that.
Mex, listen, just
you're a victim.
We're gonna let you go back to vent.
I'm trying to tell you, it's part of life, man.
Just receive it, bro. Just receive it.
The very thing that you in the stuff you be saying, you're not wrong, Mex. I'm not saying that, but when we're trying to help you to understand cultural situations, this is one of those cultural situations. Believe it or not,
I don't think it's cultural, Santos.
Let me finish.
Well, wrap it up, Santos, because he got to this him, and he's venting.
Let me finish.
Yeah,
and I'll wrap it up quick.
Yeah, because he got to vent.
He's not looking at you as a Mexican. He's looking at you as
He's gonna finish. He's gonna finish.
Let me finish, bro.
Just speed it up, Santos. Speed it up, because he got to get in there.
He's looking at you as a subordinate.
That's true. That's true.
But I'm trying to tell you, that's the cultural way in the workforce. A lot of guys, a lot of women, they get that power and they do that, man. I'm just telling you. You'll see that a lot.
I agree with you. It's a power trip, but it don't got nothing to do with race. It just has to do with the fact that he's the owner. Because he even told me, he's like, I own this shit. I sign your checks. You don't get money unless I let you. And I was like, bro, there ain't never been one man on earth to stop me from getting my money. You think your check is gonna stop my pay? Like, no, bro. I make more money away from work. What do you mean? That don't mean shit to me.
You just solidify what I've been trying to tell you. It's a cultural way. That's a European way, bro.
No, it's not European though, because
you ain't understanding it.
No, it wouldn't matter. It wouldn't matter because that was the case. He does it to everybody. Women, he does it to women. He does it to 19-year-old female employees.
Exactly.
Same shit. It don't have to do with being white or black.
I just told you.
It's a power trip.
Mex, you're not listening, Mex. No.
Now, but stop with that cultural shit. It has nothing to do with his color of his skin. It has to do with his character. That's it.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Don't have to do with him being a European descent from thousands of years ago. That has nothing to do with that shit. He's a bitch ass nigga that got a fucking position of power and wants to flex all the time and use it to his fucking advantage. That's it. Period. And he gets away with it because people are scared.
Your checks and you don't get a check without him. He told you that.
It ain't even him. His daddy signed the check, so he's wrong about that shit too.
You might not see that, but that's what it is. Okay.
It don't matter. It don't matter at the same time.
Hold on. So is his daddy the owner or is he the owner?
So here's the thing. The dad bought the restaurant. He needs to pay his dad back, but his name is the one that's on the, you know what I mean, kind of thing. So technically he's the owner, but really his dad is, until that shit gets paid back.
It's his daddy shit and he run it. That's what it is.
But either way,
And
like
again,
He's the man.
either way,
He's the
this
real
motherfucker-
man. He's the general manager.
this motherfucker just gets faded, plays pool, and snorts coke all day. That's it. That's all he does.
Okay, we're
And you want to
mixed.
come up from the basement at the end of the night and try to fucking, you know what I mean? Like that's one thing. At first I wasn't with it. I was like, yeah, whatever, right? But he started getting in my face, started trying to yell at me, trying to woo woo woo, and I'm like, I'm not the one. The thing is, like, both my brothers worked for this dude before I started working there. Both of them told him off top, that shit you do is not gonna work with our brother because he doesn't play that shit. He's gonna go back and forth with you. And sure enough, it happened. And I've been trying to keep it cool for a minute.
How long you been working there?
Like probably 3.5 months since it opened.
Okay, so it's a new
Right.
place.
Yeah, but see, I've been holding it down because we haven't had our liquor license yet, and that's just coming up in about 3 weeks. We're gonna get the liquor license, so I'm just been like holding it down. Like, let me see what kind of money I'm making when we get liquor in here, because I'm making decent money. But if I could double up by just having liquor,
Hold on,
and
nigga.
start,
Hold on. So you're a bartender there selling what? Virgin Shirley Temples
no,
and Coca-Cola?
we sell beer, wine, champagne, and then we have like there's workarounds with liquor, right? You can get wine-based liquor, so it'd be like a wine vodka, a wine tequila shit. So you still make mixed drinks and shit. You just don't have like real liquor. But
You ain't
but
got
either
that
way,
yak
I got my regulars. I make my money. You feel me? Regardless, I make decent money. So I'm like, yo, if I could just make twice as much as this, or at least 30 to 50% more than what I'm making, I'll be set. Cool. So I just been like, all right, I'm gonna suck it up. And he ain't really been an issue.
So
but
what's
tonight,
up? So look. So what's up with this ending? Because it sounded like he said he said everything except your fight.
did.
He said don't
Like,
come
so
back here.
as far as here's the thing. He said he's gonna fire. He's fired. I'm fired. All this other shit, right? So my manager said,
Hold on. So he did say you fired. He said
no, he never said the words fired. He just said, get the fuck out of my bar. I don't give a fuck. I'll take all your fucking days. I'll do this job myself. I'll find a new bartender. That's what he told me. I said, do it then. I don't give a fuck. And then my manager's like, no. And he's like, fuck that. Don't come back. And my manager's like, just give it some time. I'll see you tomorrow. So I was like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? So whatever. I'm still showing up tomorrow. If you want to tell me right then and there, I'm fired tomorrow when he's sober and he got his mind about him.
but you left everybody else there working, cleaning the wine glasses except you.
Yeah, because all of them are fucking bitches that couldn't speak up. The whole time they were like,
Oh man, you're not a team player.
nah, I am the team, bro. I ain't no fucking team player. I am a fucking team. Hell no.
Hold up. So
Hell no.
So look, so the owner of Jace, the manager, the cooks, it ain't their job neither. The other bartender, it ain't his job neither.
No, I was only it's a server though, but yeah.
So you got a server, a bartender, and some
Two
cooks.
cooks.
It ain't none of their job.
None. And the cook said it too. They're
But
like,
they
yo,
all,
Max,
but they got the job done, Max.
nah, because they got punked into getting the fucking
No,
job done.
no. They got hired.
The cook spoke up and said, damn,
They got
Max, that ain't on us.
hired,
He said, I don't give a fuck. You guys are doing it and you're not going home until it's done. And he tried to walk back. Thing is, he tried to tell us that and then walk back to the basement to go drink, do more coke, and play more pool and leave us up there. That's what I told him to get down with us, bro. You got two hands too.
That's what
Like,
the owner does, though.
Nah, I don't give a fuck. Fuck that shit. You ain't about to
You
bitch me
never
out.
worked at a hold on. You never worked at a job and been around the owner of the company. Is this your first time being?
No,
What?
I've been around owners all the time, dealt with power trips.
What
all
do
the
you
time.
think the owner pays people to do? Like, I don't pay.
Nah,
I don't
good
pay
leader
you for
stands
me
with the
to
truth.
hold
You
on.
go
Listen,
down
I
with
don't
some
pay
shit,
you.
bruh. That's it.
I don't pay you for me to white wine glasses.
You don't pay me the white wine glasses. It ain't my shit.
No. I pay you to do and the bottom line in every damn job description is and any other duties seen fit by the like I might ask you to hey look, I might need you to go I might need you to take something out to somebody's table one day. You
That's
tell me
part of
that
my
ain't your
job. That's
job.
restaurant. Anything
Okay.
restaurant related is part of my job. It's fine.
But
that
it's
has nothing
all
to do with the restaurant.
Hold up, but the restaurant hold up, but the
Them
restaurant
glasses have a lot to do with the restaurant.
No, they're not part of the restaurant. That's his other bit. That's a whole nother business that he also owns. It's not attached to the restaurant. Has nothing to do with the restaurant.
Oh.
So he
That's
owns
what I'm saying.
So during that now is that connected to that building? Is that
It's not. There's
so
nothing
y'all gonna
here.
hold up? So y'all gonna wipe the wine glasses down, put them back in the box, and he gonna take them somewhere else?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes. And something we're not getting no paid from, we're not getting no tips from, we're not working, we have nothing to do with. It's
but your
he
shift.
booked some
No,
last minute shit.
are you still on the clock?
There you go.
No, well, technically at that point I was. But I wasn't
you still
supposed
on
to
the
be. I was
clock.
already on
You're gonna get paid.
overtime.
So you're gonna
I was
get
already
paid.
on overtime.
Is your shift? Oh, you are, but your shift is were you on overtime before you
I was
came
on
in
overtime
today?
already. I was on my. I got there at 11. I was about to clock out about 9:30. So I don't know. Do the math. What's that like? 10 hours? I'm running like 2.5 hours overtime at that time.
Okay, yeah. I just need, I gave you another extra hour overtime.
And me and him had a previous conversation because the last time I worked the open close, I worked a 13-hour shift, but I got off a little bit earlier, so I only did 11 of the hours. He's like, "Oh, you leaving me early?" I was like, "Bro, how am I leaving early when I'm on overtime? That's the opposite of early. Like, what are you talking about?" He's like, "Nah, you need to work." He's like, "From now on, whatever your schedule says, you work until that time, not a minute more." I mean, that's all right, cool. So my shit today said 11 till close. We closed at 9. I cleaned, did what I had to do. It didn't say in case there's overtime or such shit. And like, my thing is, I would have helped him if he would have came at me, cool. But he tried to punk me into doing it, tell me I'm not going home until I do this, and then walk off on me. That's not happening, bro. I don't care. Like,
yeah, fair enough. Hey, look, and you can quit the job. And you can let but you don't need to go to jail behind it. Is what?
No. Here's the thing. I ain't about to go to jail behind nothing, right? Because it is what it is, right? But at the same time, it's like, look, I tell people this shit all the time, men and women, bro.
Bro,
The most dangerous thing about men is pride, bro. Like, I do have too much pride to put to the side to just deal with some shit like that. Ain't nobody gonna talk about me like that, run up in my face like that, try to do a whole talk over me bullshit like that. It ain't gonna happen, bro. I don't mean nothing to me. Nothing. Because here's the thing.
So you said the biggest thing is
it sounds like no one calls them on their shit. And then the couple of people that called him on, because I know, because my little brother is just as big as his damn near, right? And he already tried to shit my little brother on some sly shit, and my brother responded on some other shit, and he just backed down. So when his size don't work and his connections don't work, he don't know what the fuck to do no more. All you can do is take your money. So that's my thing, bro. If you really feel that way, you don't have to prove it to me now. Do it then. Whatever you're talking about, just go ahead and do it. Don't even talk about it no more. Just show me what you're talking about, and we'll figure it out from there. Otherwise, shut the fuck up.
This all goes to what you always talk about, though. This is the American way. This is what it is in the workforce. Well, take it. I mean, we're not saying he's right. We're just saying this is reality. This is the American way.
I know.
Bro.
Since this is my first rodeo, bro. Like, I've been incidents in every job because of the same shit, power trips. And that's my thing. I know how easy it is to get a job, especially in the restaurant industry, that I'm never gonna just take it on the chin. Like, if someone's power tripping on me, no, come at me with respect, ask me, do it. Like, there's certain things you're gonna have to like address me a certain way. You're not gonna sit here like, I'm not your slave, I'm not your indentured servant. I don't.
Oh my
God! At the end of the day, it ain't happening. You ain't gonna talk to me like, go do this and shut the fuck up and do it. Nah, I don't care who you are.
But look, early on, I remember working with a guy, and it didn't last that long with this guy. But you know what happened? Now, granted, this probably ain't your situation. He was the store manager. They ended up firing that nigga and keeping me, and they replaced the store manager. But we was about to fight. But the camera don't lie. The camera see the motherfuckers like acting all wild, like he trying to get to me, and you can see like it was a lady holding him back. See, I ain't tripped because I know like really he was a big dude too. I was like, this lady can't really hold you back. You get what I'm saying? Like
yeah, exactly. Yeah, of course.
And he was like, nah, that nigga over there talking that shit. And he trying to get to me because basically I told this nigga I'm going home. The store was closed. It was time for me to leave. And I'm trying to leave this nigga, and I'm clocking out, and this nigga rushing me like he trying to get to me. And as he ran to me, I grabbed, I don't know if it was some scissors or a stapler. I might have grabbed the scissors or something off the top of the desk real quick. That's it by the computer. As he looked like he's about to charge toward me, and I just, it was just a reflex on me. I'm gonna kill it, nigga. I'm gonna kill this nigga. You know what I'm saying? I grabbed his, and he was like, "Oh, what you gonna do with that, nigga?" Oh, like I think that really enraged him. But it was just my reaction of how he jumped up and he was charging from across the room real quick. I just grabbed the scissors real quick, and a lady, another manager from another store was there like, "No, Kevin, no, don't do it. No, get the fuck out of here." I was like, "Yeah, nigga, I told you I just clocked out." So what you gonna do with that though? What you gonna do? I said, well, however you wanted to go. You know what I'm saying? He said, "Man, get the fuck out." I was like, "Get the fuck out." The next morning, I didn't go to work. I called his boss. Might have called his boss's boss. I said, "I ain't going up there today. Y'all got to send me somewhere else to work, or the shit is over." I said, "Cause when I walk in there, if this dude is on what he owned last night, it ain't gonna be that other store manager there to hold him back, and ain't nobody gonna hold me back." You know what I'm saying? Because by that point, I've been thinking about it all night, replaying it over and over in my head. And I'm like, bro, I couldn't even look in the mirror and going to that job the next day and let that nigga say anything to me because he was a fuck nigga too, like your boss was. This dude used to tell us to go out and run routes and shit. And I worked at Renner Center at the time. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be out knocking on people's doors, leaving door hangers, right? This nigga would leave, lock the store, go pick his daughter up from daycare, and be at the crib watching games and shit because he lived real close to the store. But he'll just be at the crib kicking it, watching games. And when we done doing the work, we pull up to the store. You're like, so what y'all get? Y'all ain't get no money? Y'all ain't picking no merchandise? Y'all ain't got no money, no payment? Like, nah, nigga, I've been chilling just like you was. You know what I'm saying? And he might be like, and I might come back in, he be like, yo, I got a delivery for y'all to do. Like, nah, it ain't no delivery for us to do. You should have called me on the road and told me to do a delivery. You get what I'm saying? Told me to come back, stop running to do, or let me take a delivery with me on the way out. But no, I'm not about to do no delivery, no 9:30, 10 o'clock at night. I've been, you know, I might have worked from 9 to 9 or 7 to 7. So it's already a long day. And then he got me out there to 9, which is already wrong. Then he's like, yo, I finally got such and such. Go pick this up. Like, nigga, it's 9:30. You gonna get paid. And look, cause look, you'll do that shit, bro. You'll come back and he gone and he'll say, yeah, just call me when you get here and take the keys with you, or drop the keys through the drop box. You know what I'm saying? Where people drop payments. He'll clock you out in the morning. So you can't even clock yourself out physically because this nigga gone and don't lock the store. I'm like, man, I left my book bag in there with my weed. Oh, I'm gonna smoke that up. Like, oh yeah, and that nigga used to be getting high at work. Yo, this nigga used to get high and drunk at work and be mad at motherfuckers because they ain't working hard. Y'all ain't taking y'all job serious. I'm like, nigga, I know yo drunk high ass. I'm not doing what you doing.
Bitch,
yo, but he was the worst, man. But that next day, man, I went back in that bitch. That she was like, what happened? I was like, look, man, me and that nigga was about to squabble last night. I ain't going back in that bitch. Y'all can send me to another store or something else, but I ain't going back in there, man.
Well, I'm gonna be at my job tomorrow.
Or if I go back in there, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be there tomorrow. I'll be there tomorrow when I'm fucking scheduled, bro. That's the other thing about it, though.
Yeah. Go in and let them tell you fight.
Catering
That's all
gets paid $2 more an hour. Catering gets paid $2 more an hour. So the people that should have been doing that. That's a whole
nother company, though. I thought you said this. How you know what they get paid?
Because he tries to get us to do caterings too. He's like, hey, whenever because hours at the bar has been like whatever recently. So he had to cut some hours and people were mad. He said, but if y'all want, I got more hours to catering, you get paid $2 more an hour. So he's been trying to have both, like moonlight as both. You feel me? So we know what the thing is, but that's what I'm saying. So I know that the people that should have been doing this get paid more to do this. You're trying to use me because you don't got to pay me as much to do a job that someone else should be doing because you don't want to pay them. You feel me? Either. Like everything about that, out of my 8 pay periods or however long, it's been about almost 8 pay periods. There's only been 2 checks of mine that have been on point. I have to keep track of my hours, my tips, and everything, and they never lined up with my check, and there's always fucking excuse. So that's what I'm saying. Like it's more than one thing. This has been brewing for a minute. Like it's been brewing for a minute, bro. And it just came to a head tonight. And my thing is, like, I don't care. Like, if you want to fire, if I come back tomorrow and you're like, nah, fuck that, you're fired. Fuck, I'm fired. I'll take the L. Cool. Let me get my I'm out.
Hey, look, somebody sent me a picture of your your boss right here. They said you work for Jelly Roll.
Jacob Promoters?
Yeah, they said you work for some Jacob Promoters over there, man. You said you work for Jelly Roll and Russell Red.
No, I'll be around. I'm scheduled to work at 3 o'clock tomorrow, so I'll be there at 3 or 3:30 after I pick up my daughter from school, take her home, and I'm gonna slide through. And like I said, if I show up and he's like, "What are you doing here?" I told you I'm fired. Well, all right, bet that then. I'm just getting my unemployment. It's good, and then we'll go ahead and go do the whole court shit, whatever has happened. It's good, but at the end of the day, he's one of them dudes where he gets faded and coked out. He makes harsh decisions, and he lets it kind of blow over for a week and tries to act like your homie. He'll never apologize. He'll never say sorry. But me, I'm I'm like, hey, tell me sorry.
Yeah, my boy said me, Martinez, you snitching. Hey, look, take it however you wanted to go, homie. That nigga got fired, nigga. I was the man too, cause I found out everybody didn't like Kevin. They was like, man, salute to you, man. But they ain't say salute. But they was like, man, that's what's up. Like, you better than me. They was like, you should have did what you did to him that night before, what you wanted to do to him. I was like, man, I'm not about to go into a job with a mindset knowing I am about to get in a fight with the supervisor For what? No, look, last night was my last night. I just called the boss, called his boss, told him I ain't coming in. Called the boss, said, hey, look, I need to find somewhere else to y'all to place me because I can't work there. And if I'm fired, I'm fired. But me and this nigga gonna kill each other. Because, you know, he was one of them bosses, like, as soon as you get there, look, I knew the nigga smoked weed because he asked me, did I know how to pass the drug test when he hired me? I ain't tell her that much. But he was one of them niggas always bragged about how, like, yeah, nigga, I been in jail for this, man, been in jail for that, you know, gold teeth everywhere. One of them, and then he was a big fat motherfucker too, tall, big dude. He wasn't that tall, but he was fat as hell. And he thought that shit meant something. But nigga, I was chiseled. I was straight out the army at the time. Still struggling with my PTSD. I was like, man, I might kill this nigga tomorrow. Cause it stayed on my mind all night long. All night long. I replayed it and I was like, man, I should have did this. I should have did that. Oh, if you do this, I'm gonna do that. Like, nigga, I had mapped out the fight in my head. Bro, I had the mindset I was gonna do something to this dude. And I knew I got a future, homie. You know what I'm saying? Thank God I didn't. Thank God I did that. Cause she was like, what? What happened? She was like, I don't fuck with this nigga anyway. Well, she didn't say that, but she definitely didn't fuck with him anyway. And she went in there and looked at the camera and she see that nigga look acting all crazy and like 2-3 people gotta hold him back and shit. I'm like, nigga, what? I'm about to walk right past y'all because it's the only way out of this bitch. And this nigga better calm down before I get the way I gotta get to. And sure enough, that nigga went in the office, slammed the door. I walked right past him. Put the scissors down. Matter of fact, I already had left the scissors there, but yeah, I just walked right past them niggas.
You ready to shake it, Mark?
Huh?
Was Mark, you ready to shake it?
Bro, I play for keeps, dog. In my mind, any physical confrontation, somebody's trying to kill me, dog. I don't think, bro, and I'm too old to be getting in fist fights now. Definitely, I'm more scared now than ever. I'm like, nigga, I'm scared. So I play for keeps, homie. I ain't trying to do nothing to nobody. I'm a very giving person, but no, bro, I can't. I play for keeps, man. I'm not about to box you out, homie.
It come a point in your life as an adult, you have to have that attitude, in my opinion, because you feel you know the average person when they fight you, depending on who it is, they may not be just trying to fight you to hurt you. They might be trying to make sure you don't come back from it.
Man,
Bro,
all this shit started over a bitch, bruh. He's a bitch. All this shit started over a bitch. He's mad because I pulled the baddest bitch in the restaurant that everybody wants, including him. And ever since then, he's been acting weird with me, bro. He's been fucking my schedule. He don't schedule us together. He be not letting her go home because he thinks she gonna come see me. He won't let me go home because he think I'm gonna go see her. He on some weird ass shit ever since that happened, bro.
That's the American way. That's the
You know what I'm
American
saying?
way in the workplace.
This was God. Look at God.
Look at God.
Go ahead, Red.
It's gotta be God.
What's up, Red?
Mex into a slave. He taught Mex a little bit about master and slave, and Mex didn't like it, and now he done turned into Malcolm X on the job and shit. Look at
Nah,
that.
it's been like this every fucking job I've ever been at, bro. As soon as someone try to power trip on me, I just I ain't going for that. You can do that shit to everyone else. You're not gonna power. You can talk to me like a dog. Tell me what I gotta do. I understand you the boss. You tell me you need something done, I got you, bro. But you're not gonna tell me like I'm a bitch, bro. Like, nah. I don't give a fuck. I'll lose every job I got. You ain't gonna talk to me like that. It's cool. There's a million other. See, here's the thing. I don't understand. I never understood when motherfuckers talk about I can't find a job, bro. I've never had a point in my life through any recession or any other part of life where I can't find a job, bro. With a felony and all that, there's no way I cannot find a job, bro. So I don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
Hey, look, I'm gonna say this too. Where it's all about what jobs what you need to support too, because certain jobs you just can't afford to take because you can't even do that job and look for another job because that job ain't doing nothing but taking your time from getting the job that you know you qualify for. But I get where you coming from. I'm gonna say this though, Mex. It's a it was something I wanted to say when you was like about what damn when you was like it was a recession. Man, you had just said something about
I never had a problem finding a job.
No, about fussing about the disrespect.
Oh yeah, I'll never tolerate it, bro. I'll lose every job I got before I get
But look, sometimes certain things are within the scope of like what you can and can't change and what you're not gonna deal with. Like you knew this guy was a fuck nigga before you took the job. You said yourself, like, you knew that. I didn't know Kevin was gonna be a fuck nigga when
No,
I
I
took
thought
that job.
I thought this dude was cool because actually I had seen him around my brother. My brothers worked for him for almost a year, and they were telling me how cool he was and that.
No, but you told me your brother said, "Hey, that shit you be
Yeah,
doing,
because
you
he be
can't
getting
do
hot
it."
headed. Yeah.
So that means you knew about his history.
I did, but it never came across my plate until I started seeing old girl. Like he was always rocking with me. He was cool with me. He let me, you know, I make more money away from work. Like he lets me get my wiggle on all this other shit, right? So it's been cool. It's been on some real shit. But it's when he get faded and you start woo woo, then like here we go again. You know what I mean? But like I said, tonight my brother was there, like my brother's security guard. You feel me? So my brother was there and my sister-in-law is the manager. So she was there too. So it's like I'm saying, like in normal circumstances, probably be fired. But in this circumstance, if he fires me, they're probably going too. He's gonna lose his manager and his security.
So he got
So hold on. So Mex, you going? Mex said he Jerry Maguire in this bitch. Who's coming with me?
That nigga own his whole family, man. Y'all gotta do what he say.
Nah. Because here's the thing. Here's the crazy.
Your volume
I think this. No. Here's the crazier part of the dynamic, right? My sister-in-law, who's the manager, she has worked for his dad since she was like 17. She's in her mid-30s now. So I'm talking about his dad has like bought a car for her, helped out, like really rock with her hella tough. That's why she's the manager here because
he
right
smashed.
Like no, Pops
I
is
think there's
not.
some plantation
Nah.
shit going on, Mex, man.
But-
You ought to be down when we had these race talks, man. You one of us.
No, what's right is right, what's wrong is wrong, bro. That's all there is to it at the end of the day. That's really all it come down to, bro. Like, and he don't ever want to admit when he's wrong, and he just used to punking dudes. You're not, it's fine, bro. Like it's fine. I've been beat up many times before. That's not what, like, as you ain't gonna kill me, I really don't care. Because I'm gonna wake up from getting knocked out or out my coma or whatever the fuck you put me in, and I'm gonna be the same motherfucker that has the same ideas. You're not gonna beat it out of me. You might win a fight, but you're not gonna beat it out of me. So whatever it is, it is. But my thing is, when he's sober tomorrow, he's gonna realize he fucked up, and instead of saying sorry, he'll just be like, "My bad." He'll say, or he won't even say my bad. He'll just be like, "I'll put you back on the schedule and shit." That's like his way of saying sorry. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, bro, like it is what it is. You know, we've had a couple of like run-ins before, but nothing crazy like this. Like this was pretty crazy. But he just really got mad when I told him, well, how many have you done? 0, bro. You've done 0. You've been here because I told him I've been here since 11 this morning. He's like, I got here at 7:30 this morning. And I was like, and how many glasses did you buff? 0. You've been here longer than me, and you need it. And you ain't even trying to help. Like, you're not even trying to sit here and help us. You were actually about to go back downstairs and drink and play more pool while you have these people that are supposed to be off work already do some shit for another company that you have.
Oh no,
But y'all getting paid for it.
You need
I don't give a fuck. I ain't getting paid enough.
Okay. You getting time and a
if you
half,
pay that
don't you?
other company 18, or if you pay 18, you pay me 16, you should pay me 18. Then if I'm doing their job,
you on overtime. You getting time and a half though, ain't you? On overtime.
Well, then you give me time and a half on 18.
No, you got time and a half on 16, bro.
Nah,
like
but then I need to do my 16 job. Then I need to do my 16 job. Here's the thing. Here's the problem with a lot of
guys only pay you 40.
Nah,
bro,
you
got more than 18,
nah,
bro.
here's the problem with a lot of people at work. They don't negotiate their worth, bro.
Something dollars an hour to wipe some glasses off.
I don't care. More work means more money. Work that is not in my job description means more money.
You got $22, $25 an hour.
I don't give
more
a
than
fuck.
that.
Then give me 27, 28.
No, 24. Yeah, like $24.
Nah. At the end of the day, here's the thing. I got hired. I know my job description. I know what I got to do. I've been doing it every day for 4 months. If you ask me something outside of that as a favor here and there, no problem. But when you want me to take on a whole nother job description that you pay other people to do more money to do, and you're trying to use me as cheap labor, it's not going to work because I know what these people get paid. And I know that this is outside my job description. It has nothing to do with being a bartender. This don't even have nothing to do with being inside this restaurant, like just as a coworker.
Hold on. No. But it's in your skill set, wiping some glasses. It ain't like he asked you to cut the grass. Nigga, I worked at a job as a cook, and I had a motherfucker ask me to cut the grass.
Yeah, this is the equal.
That's totally different.
It's the same shit.
Hey, look, no. And he wanted me to go back in there and keep cooking. I'm like, nigga, look, let me tell you something, man. You get a budget for landscaping. This was I think I was in college at the time working at a Waffle House as a short order cook, as T.I. would say. I was in college working at damn Waffle House out there in Jonesboro. This motherfucker gonna tell me like, yo, and second shift was super slow, and he knew it. I used to use that time to study. You know what I'm saying? In between customers, it was super slow. You know what I'm saying? This nigga wanted me to go out there. He hit me with this. Hey man, I just cut the grass real quick. Can you? And it was a small little lot, small little plot. Like I mean, super small. Hey man, just go around it with this edger real quick for me, real quick. Why I do this? And I was like, oh, okay, this is odd, but all right. Shit, I think I was smoking squares at the time. I was like, well, shit, I use the time to smoke me a cigarette anyway. I'm chilling. Nigga out here doing that shit. And then I walked inside and he was like, all right, I'm out. I was like, hey. I was like, okay, this nigga just left. Okay, he told me just hit this little part real quick. He never came back out. That nigga was in there cooking, ordered a couple of orders. I did some paperwork, but really it was nothing for me to do other than my prep. But he was in there just doing bullshit. So a couple weeks passed, grass grow again. This nigga said, hey man, didn't get a chance to cut the grass all the way. I got half of it done. Hit that back for me right here, just this little segment right here, while I do this real quick. So like, all right. Then some bitch comes out there who been working at the Waffle House about 40 years and says, make sure he pay you for this, because you know he get a budget for this. You know, I'm a kid in college. I don't know no better. I never did no work like this before. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not confrontational on no shit like that. I was like, yeah, it's just a little shit right here. She was like, man, fuck that. He supposed to give you something for this. He get a budget for the landscaping. This nigga being cheap and don't want to pay the people to cut the grass because he wants to keep that. So the budget is low and he keeps the overhead. And he's supposed to pay you for that because that ain't part of your job. And if you say you ain't gonna do it, if he don't pay you, he gonna have to do it himself or pay somebody to do it. But he can't fire you for that. You can't get in trouble for that. I was like, I ain't even tripping. I'm just like, she said, man, fuck that. Don't nobody want this. Don't. She was like, I got a problem with it. I don't want your ass in there smelling like grass while you ain't cooking these hash browns, nigga. She said, nigga, you out here about to get sweaty and shit before you start shift. You even start your shift. Fucking with this grass. Fuck Joe. You ain't gotta do that shit. I was like, friend, oh, all right, fuck it. So that nigga came back outside, the grass won't cut. He was like, what you doing? I said, I'm starting my prep. Get this shit done. He's like, you ain't gonna do that. I was like, hey, look, man, that ain't in my job description. Soon as I said that, his eyes pierced over at the waitress. You know, she probably only like 45, 50, but she probably been working there for about 25, 30 years. He was like, you funky bitch. You told on me. And I never did nothing there again outside my work description, Mix. But I get where you coming from. I get your passion. I get your energy, homie. Fuck them glasses, man.
No, I've been in this industry too long, and I know how the game goes already, bro. And that's the thing with anybody's job, bro. When you first get there, make sure you're very clear with your manager on what your job description is, what you're supposed to do. That's cool. Now, every now and then they might ask you to do something else. That's fine. When they start making a habit of it, and making you do jobs that people get paid more money to do, and you know that, no, more responsibility means more money. If I have to take on another part of my job where there's a higher chance I could be fired if I fuck up, you know what I mean? Like if you're doing paperwork, shit like that, it's like you're not just doing tables no more. Then you need to pay me more money because it's a risk to reward ratio. Like I have a higher risk of getting fired, but I make the same amount of money. Like nah. So this is the thing. Like it's been this way. I had to tell this motherfucker, where's my gratuity? You know what I mean? Because I did the catering shit for him 2 events. Right, because he first told me, hey, you get paid more money. I said, oh, that sounds good, and I'm a bartender, get tips plus gratuity because I do cater. I cater for Pebble Beach and all that shit.
So you already hold up, Max. Now you said this a whole nother company. He got a whole nother business. Now, when he paid you for that, did he add that to your regular check, or did he give you a whole separate check?
Shit. Well, it was one of each. One of each.
So one time he gave you a separate paper check cut, and one
Yeah.
time he added money to your regular paycheck.
Yeah, he just had it in a different category, like a different pay rate, and it said catering and shit on. But it's the
Oh
same check.
man,
Yeah.
you already don't owe you. So you've already agreed to doing this type of stuff before. This ain't like
And then after I did it, I told him I'm cool off doing this because I'm losing money doing this. So I told him because we weren't because when I got there, the bartenders weren't allowed to put a tip jar up. Right. So I was like, well, I'm not getting no tips now. On top of that, we weren't getting the cut of the gratuity when they, because they're buying like $25,000, $30,000, $40,000 packages. Like we're like catering for Laguna Seca and like crazy places. And I'm like, I know they include gratuity because I've catered for Pebble Beach. I cater for like Clint Eastwood's restaurant, all that shit. I know how the catering business goes. And I know you get more money other than your hourly. And we weren't getting it until I brought it to his attention. And all of a sudden, everyone started getting it. So I'm like, oh, they've been pocketing the money. So when that shit happened, I said, look, I'm losing money, bro, because you're only paying me $2 more. I got to take my own car to get over there. I'm not getting 0 tips and 0 gratuity. So I'm really losing money by going and doing this shit. I'm good. I gave it 2 shots. It didn't work out. I'm good. So he agreed, like, all right, cool. All right, it's good. Just bartend for me. All right, cool. And then, like, that's why he tried to be wiggling this weird shit. I'm like, nah, bro. Like, he be trying to do some weird shit. Like, he want me to, like, load up vans and shit, or load up, like, box trucks. And I'm like, bro, there's a reason why I chose to be a bartender. I don't want to do manual labor. If I wanted to do this shit, I could get paid way more money than minimum or whatever you pay me to fucking load this shit, because I know dudes usually get paid starting over 20 an hour to do a job like this. Like catering in general in my area starts at least, I believe it's like $22 to $23 on average an hour in this area. And this motherfucker paying 18. So you're already underpaying everybody for a job that anyone could go somewhere else and get for more. So it's just, but we're all being sympathetic, knowing that we just opened, he just started, he was rocking with us, we was rocking with him for a little bit. But he started letting this shit get to his head, bro. And he started drinking way too much. He got marital issues and problems at home and bring it out on everybody else. So,
but you said it got something to do with a woman at work too, though, right?
Yeah. So like, bro, there's a girl there, right? The most cakes out of everyone that worked there. She a little older, I'm 36, she 41, right? So she a little older. She got that, milfy kind of vibe to her and shit. Her daughter worked there also, right? And I never really thought I could pull. I just started flirting with her, but she started flirting back, and I pulled. But it's unbeknownst to it's because we don't put it on display for no one at the bar really knows, but everybody knows kind of shit. And ever since then, he started acting hella funny with me. My schedule, he won't talk to me, doesn't crack jokes and shit. You can tell he's butthurt. This motherfucker was crying over the bitch, crying because she was about to leave because he did some fuck shit to her one time. He yelled at her and screamed at her, and she was like, "Fuck that, I quit then." And he called her back crying, drunk. The car, please don't go, whatever it takes. So I'm like, bro, like this is weird as fuck, bro. Like, and I already see what the issue. And my brother, like I said, my sister-in-law is a manager. She makes the schedule. That motherfucker will go and change the schedule and make sure me and old girl ain't working together. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe they trying to save the company from getting sued because they seen you on these shows and know how you feel about women. Reggie, what's up? What you think of this story?
Oh, they're third-class athletes for sure.
Right, yeah. They third.
He just don't want his workers pregnant, so he keeping Max away from her.
Man, that bitch too old to get pregnant. Damn.
That's hilarious.
Y'all some dysfunctional motherfuckers, man. That's all that shit.
All right, real shit. But hey, I'm not gonna lie though, and this is how I know that I'm slightly fucked up in the head, right? But when all this shit went down, I kind of got a little excited.
Oh yeah, you ready for some action? You be talking about boxing all the time, nigga.
Bruh,
You ready to squad with something?
It's finally and I'm not gonna lie. I look to my right. I look to my right and I see my brother there, and I'm like, oh yeah, this ain't going the way he thinks it's gonna go.
Nigga, you and your brother going to prison, y'all jumped that white boy in there.
Nah.
They would have beat Max and his brother up and had him in the kitchen clean them glasses like he said.
He said the motherfucker look like Robert Hellenius.
Nah, that motherfucker big as fuck, bro. I'm not gonna lie. He's a big dude. But like I said, I done been packed out by a group of Samoans that are bigger than him.
Yo, every time you say packed out, that shit sounds so weird to me.
Hey, you over there, dog.
Max
Yeah.
is just the fucking local punching bag because all he talk about is getting beat up. I ain't never heard.
Nah. I mean, come on, bro. I don't gotta sit here and talk about, oh, but I won this fight. Whatever. Motherfuckers know who won and lost when it comes to me, so it's whatever. And all the fights I lost, nobody wanted a rematch, so fuck it. I'll take that
This
as
nigga
a
Max
moral
got a
victory.
rematch clause in
I'll
street
take it
fights.
as a moral victory. You feel me? It's good.
Nigga, ain't no rematch clause in street fights.
Yeah, there is.
There ain't nobody want no rematch. You run up to that nigga, punch him in his shit, Max. That's how that go.
Yeah, but
Fuck
you
you,
know,
talking
like
about a rematch clause.
yeah, but like in my mind, I don't really want that either. But I gotta act like I do. That's the point.
Oh, this nigga didn't want no smoke.
Yeah, I gotta walk up like, what's up then? If they're like, no, I'm good, then in my head, I'm like, yeah, I got that, but I'm glad I got that because I probably got packed out again. Fuck that. Oh shit, what happened, Mark? There you go. Nah, but I mean, like I said, I'm gonna pull up tomorrow. We'll see what the temperature's like. See how you feeling, whatever. See, unless my sister-in-law or my brother calls me beforehand and says, "Hey, bro, don't." It's probably better off you don't. But because my sister-in-law told me, "No, I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow," and they was just like telling Max to calm down, telling Max to calm down. And he was drunk, bro. He was drunken off the shit,
Max.
bro.
Hold on, here, big white boy named Max.
Yep.
Oh man, yeah, he gonna fuck you up.
Yeah.
Jail name already, bro. He been to jail twice, and he's ready to go back.
Yeah, he has been to jail before, but we all have. So that's nothing.
He the family fuck up, and yeah, running the bar. That's why his daddy gave him the bar because he got siblings, right? He ain't the only child, right?
He's actually an adopted child, so he has one.
Man,
He has
they
one
gave him the
sibling.
bar. Yeah. And his sibling does what? What's the sibling do? They're pretty successful. What
I think she like married to somebody. Doing good. I don't know. I don't know. I don't ask questions. I don't really get
family fuck up. Who gonna run daddy's bar? Now the story y'all getting told is, yeah, he really bought it from his dad and he got to pay it back. No, man, this still his daddy's shit.
No, he ain't paid it back. Everyone knows that.
Yeah, he's technically the general manager, dog.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Daddy name is on those checks. He got a stamper or something. He stamp it with daddy's signature or what?
Now he does sign the check himself.
Yeah, man. But he signed his daddy name.
It really depends on him and his father.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't give a fuck who signs my shit. My shit just better come correct when it's there. I better have all my fucking money. I'm talking about. I'd have been short like $300, $400 on checks, bro.
The whole point is this.
Oh man, Max.
You tripping, bro.
Max work at death row.
Yeah, real talk, bro. Like this motherfucker really be thinking he should, but if that's the case, man, I'm about to go out like Pocket look like, cause I ain't playing that shit.
I know boxing. Mets got fired because of a female. You let Coochie mess up your money, bro. Say it ain't so.
Nah, this ain't got nothing to do with this.
Say white boy got gonna have some.
And some other.
You fucking up the church money, Stephen Bateman.
Hey, there you go.
He said there's always a rematch clause in street fights. No, but Max see him every day. He was all the time. Somebody said Max versus Max.
Yeah.
I'll pay for that on Black
Prime.
Triller. BLK Prime, set it up, baby. Max on Max. I'm watching that shit. I know Boxer said some people want/don't listen. Do you, Max? Because it's your life. You're ruining it, not mine.
I'm good, bro. I was living without a job for 2 years doing this shit, so I don't need. You know what I mean? This job's for the government.
Yo, if you still want to type in the chat, you got to go to my backup channel, Martin Nash Live, or become a member on the main channel. Turn that shit off. Reggie, what's going on, man? Can we save Max from his stuff?
Man,
You choppy. You choppy.
Okay.
Say it again.
No, I said he had death row, man. The owner up there punking him, man. Max, you got to get in the weight room, man. You need a trainer. Because it's going to come down to one day you and this dude are going to have to fight. Especially over the 41-year-old pussy. You got to fight. You can't let this dude stump you out, Max. You and your brother need to come up with strategies. Y'all may have to jump that nigga one day.
Hit him with one of them damn glasses they had to buff. Say, how's this buffing for you, bitch? And just hit him over the head with one of those little wine glasses. What do you say?
And there was 8 of them. So whatever the math is.
Hold on. Start over, Max. You was chopped up. We couldn't hear you.
Oh, there's 36 glasses per case, and there was 8 cases. So whatever that math is, I don't got my calculator right now, but it's a lot of fucking glasses, bro.
But how many of y'all was working on them? It's not just you.
Well, okay, so only me and the server got through the first 3, right? Just the 2 of us, but we didn't know that we had to have them done. We were just told to start.
So now it's the end of the night, and it's 5 cases left.
Yeah.
So what's that? 5 times 36? Is that what we're trying to do?
Yeah. So there could have been 5 of us working on them bitches.
Hold up, but how many? Hold up, but you did have the cooks there.
That's what I'm saying. It was the 2 cooks, me, and the server that he wanted to do it.
Hold on. So you said, and it's 5 cases left, right? So it's 5 times 36. That's 180 glasses. And that's 180 glasses. How many people are working on them?
It would have been 4 if I was there.
Okay. So 180 divided by 4. So everybody got to do about 45 glasses.
Too motherfucking much when I'm about to clock the fuck out. It don't matter if it's 1 fucking glass.
And you know some people gonna be bullshitting, so some people gonna be trying to get it done. So some people gonna do about 60 glasses.
Yep. Well, all 4 of us didn't want to do it, bro. But I was the only one. Actually, not. The cooks were even like, "Yo, what's up, man?"
You want to throw away your future.
I think Elon Musk need to come up there and fire.
You threw away your future because you didn't want to spend 30 minutes.
Hey, my little brother's suing Elon, so Elon ain't coming up there.
Elon, y'all boss need to act like it's Twitter and get rid of you motherfuckers.
Megs, you threw away everything for 30 minutes of work. It was only 30 minutes, bro. 45. It's probably less.
No, it definitely was not 30 minutes because those three cases, those 3 with the 2 of us took us like an hour and a half to get through. I thought we have to have spotless glasses, bro.
Just did the math.
Okay, but I'm telling you how long. Okay, 2 people did 3 cases in an hour and a half. So do the math on that.
Next, no. But now it's at the end of the night. People ready to go. You could have half-assed it, not caused no problem, and just left. And he would have got wherever he got him. Like, damn, man, they ain't even clean these that good. I would have been like, yep, okay, whatever. Let that nigga do whatever he did. Buff what I was gonna buff, how I was gonna buff it.
What the fuck you think I was doing, bro? What do you think I was doing? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if there's water sponsor. I don't care if there's water sponsor.
You the one that made it.
They would have figured it out tomorrow.
Fresh Prince. You had to have that confrontation.
Nah, that confrontation been coming. Whether it was going to be over glasses or something else, that shit been in the works.
There you go. It's built in. It's not the bug, it's the feature. It's baked into the cake, man. You can't take eggs out the cake. No, that shit is in the cake, man. Okay, Mex, that's what it is. You don't like this nigga, and you don't like how he talk to people. And it's been building up. You've been on these boxing channels. Motherfuckers been talking that shit. And then you got a motherfucker in your face talking that shit for real. You was like, just for 817.
You stupid.
What's that nigga? Steph. What's the nigga with the mustache? Steph. This for Steph. Up there telling people, shut up. I don't want to talk about race tonight. I don't want to talk about black and white. I was like, yo, what the fuck is up with Steph? I was sitting there watching the whole show. I ain't nothing in the chat. I watched that whole shit.
That shit's funny.
Yo, but that's
Steph, my guy, man. We're gonna link up out there in LA.
I fuck with Steph. He's hilarious. That nigga I ain't never seen a black dude with a Pringle mustache in real life. Like, any nigga with that mustache, like they in a movie or something, like they pay you to do that. Like you do mustache commercials or something. I never seen a black dude like that with that mustache in real life. It's pretty intriguing. I wonder if it's real. But that's neither here nor there. Yeah, it is what it is. They said Martin Ash stopped trying to save someone who's anxious to screw his life up. Mex is the true definition of a hothead. Reggie, do you think Mex is a hothead? I think Mex be getting triggered being on these shows all times of night and go to work and build up animosity. Be like, I think nobody gonna disrespect me today.
It's the dabs. And they go to the parking lot, hit a dab, and he just be rebellious. Fuck, listen.
I would say he lazy.
Motherfucker.
And about that, bro, I stand on what the fuck I stand on all the time, bro. I don't talk about this shit.
That nigga in this shit right then. What the fuck is
I ain't talking about this shit.
Nah, no, I'm just saying, why you ain't steal him on what's the shit? Ain't it right, Reg?
Yes.
We ain't gotta wait to see about it. Why you just said, well, fuck it, I quit being bitch. And you said, don't come back tomorrow. I won't, ho.
Why would I do that? Why would I quit? If I quit, I don't get
No.
unemployment.
He said, get out my restaurant, don't come back. I'll find somebody else to do my shit. All right, bitch.
That's cool. I just started laughing at him. Like, okay.
No.
Yeah. And then I told him, why you crying? I said, you crying over some glasses? You really crying? He was like, oh, it just look like I'm crying. I was like, look like it? It kind of look like you crying. I wasn't yelling hot at him. I just kept like antagonizing him. Like,
the nigga told you
oh.
to get the fuck out of his shit and don't come back no more.
I don't give a fuck what he said.
But you said, okay, well, I'm gonna be back tomorrow.
Yeah, bet. I said I'll be here for my shit tomorrow. My manager said I'll see you tomorrow. All right, cool.
Nah, that ain't what you said earlier.
Because here's the thing, his dad is still in charge, and his dad, his parents love my sister-in-law so much that they'll have a talk with him before they fire anyone else. So it is what it is on that behalf.
Oh, her car. He ain't buy you no car. That's
I know that.
In-law, not your sister.
I know that.
She pretty.
But like I said, everything's on camera, bro. Everything's on camera. So everything from start to finish is on camera.
Delete that shit. They're gonna have a malfunction for your ass.
They probably will, but it's good. Like I'm not tripping on none of that shit because he's got to see me tomorrow, and we'll deal with it then. That's it.
Mets going to prison. Mets go live, man. What time you go to work tomorrow? I'm gonna go live so you can click my link. You can just have the phone on so we can get this. We need this. We are now involved in this story, and I won't let you take it from me. I need
to I just wear a little GoPro or something, a little hidden camera.
No. Just like you click the link today. Just just have the phone right there. Mute the mic. Just let it. You can. Yeah. No. In fact, don't mute nothing. No camera, no mic. I'm gonna keep my mic muted at all times, and we all gonna see what happens. What happened? Hey, look. I'm gonna call the segment "What Happens Next" with Mex.
Oh, okay. You got a nice ring to it.
Yeah, put that together.
I'm gonna need 10%.
I don't know what that means. What does that even mean?
I need 10%. Whatever profit you make off that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You're 85. Yeah.
Well, Mex, you gonna go in there and clean them damn glasses when you walk in?
I ain't cleaning shit. The thing is, I clean my glasses at the bar all day.
Yo,
no problem.
You go to work tomorrow, and your start of your shift, all the glasses are still there. Well, they left you your share of glasses.
But that's the thing. They can't. That catering has to be out by like 7:00 in the morning. We don't even open the bar till 11. Like
you left your team hanging, man. Like
nah.
Cause he won't just talking to you when he said
I am the fucking team, bruh. I am the fucking team.
You weren't the only one that had to do them glasses, bro.
I am the fucking team. I was me and the other dude was the only ones working on them at all today. Like originally, right? We got through our 3 racks. It was good. Like we didn't know that we had to have them done, or else we probably would have had it. We probably concentrated and been like, because when they told us to do it, we both didn't want to do it the first time, like at 7:30, right? We both didn't want to do it. So we was just bullshit. All right, let's just look like on the camera we doing some shit, right? All right, cool. We got through like 3 just half-assing it. So I was like, if we really concentrated, just did the shit, we probably could have gotten it done, but no one told us it was that important that that needed to be done until he came up and started wilding out. And he was started wilding out. My sister-in-law like, Jackie, I fucking told you. And she's like, no, Max, you told me at 7:00. And she started kind of going back and forth. So that's why he started getting hypey because, like, you know what I mean? But it's just like everyone else is just scared. No one holds his feet to the fire, bro. Like, I don't care about all that shit. Like, it's good. Tomorrow when he's sober, have the same energy. If he don't, then just apologize, bro. Admit you was wrong. That's it.
Was that in your job description? Hold the boss' feet to the fire. Are you the ethics guy?
Nah, that's in my life description.
Well, just quit then, man.
I will. No, I don't quit no jobs. I never quit no jobs.
When the guy told you don't come back,
they gotta fire me.
That's what
they gotta officially fire me because I need my unemployment. So
when somebody says leave my shit and don't come back, that kind of means you're fired.
Okay, then make it. No, okay, but here's another wrinkle in the story. You ready for this one? Okay, so my little big brother, he used to work security also, right? I had 2 brothers that worked there. My brother, one of them worked daytime. The one that's still there worked nighttime security.
This nigga Max just fucking cut off daytime security. Didn't tell my brother shit. Just stopped scheduling him, but never told him he was fired because he didn't want to have to pay unemployment.
Oh,
And my brother had to come in and straight up say, "So what's up, bro? Am I
Hold
fired or am I not fired, bro? What's going on? You ain't scheduled me for like 2 weeks." And he's like, "Oh, we don't have morning security no more." He's like, "Okay." He's like, "So can I?" You know what I mean? So I know I know his MO, bro.
Why your brother took 2 weeks without being on the schedule just to say what's going
No,
on?
but he said he had started working at Tesla, so he wasn't really like tripping at the time. But you know, but he was trying to work Tesla and that once he got done training and doing his orientation for Tesla, that's when he's like, all right, so what's up?
I get it,
the
Mex.
position is no more.
Mex is betting on himself.
Yo,
You right.
He working for Jelly Rolling Russell Red Promotions right here. Let me put him on the screen. Yeah, they're janky promotions right there.
Bro, I'm saying like this
You
ain't
work at
shit
a bar
because
with no liquor license, nigga. What kind of shit?
that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I get job offers all the fucking time, bro. Like niggas, oh hey, come over here. I got this. I can get you this. You make. I'm like, yeah, but like for me, I was kind of like, I'm gonna stay down for the come up. I've been here since this shit open. We're only 2 weeks away from getting liquor. Let me see what that money like, really. Because once we get liquor, I'm gonna be too busy to even hear nobody's fucking mouth anyway. It's just right now, it's a lot of free time standing around, kind of, you know.
Yeah.
It is what it is. But I said, there will be a conclusion tomorrow, one way or another. There's no getting around it. I might get fired, might not. You know, might get in a fight, might not. Someone might get stabbed, someone might not. We might, you know, bury the hatchet. Who knows? I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
Glasses, that's the only thing gonna get done. Shit.
Nah, them glasses probably already done because them motherfuckers is over there doing it.
Shame on you. You left your team.
And my hands ain't cramping. Fuck.
Yeah. You left your team hanging, bro. You should have just took your little break, went to the car, hit the little dude, came out.
If they was my team, they would have rocked how I rocked and know they was being taken advantage of. So no.
Majority rules. It's not a dictatorship, Max. You quit.
It's not a majority rules. Every man for himself.
Betting on yourself goes wrong. It makes fucking up.
Mez quit his job and don't even realize you quit your job by saying, I ain't doing this shit.
I don't quit. I don't quit jobs.
You said you didn't do them glasses. You kind of quit your job. That's insubordination.
I didn't do them jobs. Nope. It was after hours. Wasn't even in my job description, and it wasn't during my schedule, and I was already on overtime. So nope.
Mix, you were still on the
Try
clock.
again. Try
Mix,
again.
Mix,
Try again. Nope. Try again.
You was in overtime while you was working before. You didn't just leave then.
Bet. You're right, because I was doing my job. That is not my job, bro. That's not my job. It's a whole different company. It don't matter.
You got paid before. You on record as saying, Mix, you got paid.
Yes, and I quit that company.
No, you got paid on that
long time ago.
Okay.
A long time ago.
It sounds like it's more of a principle thing for you than anything.
It's always a principle thing.
Okay.
Because it's like this. People are going to treat you the way you let them. Remember that. For all y'all motherfuckers in chat, people will treat you how you let them treat you.
I like
That's
that.
it.
That's my bar, Max. I like that. You got to teach people how to treat you. That's how I said it. But look, Max, your new job, when they ask you why you left your last employer, are you going to put principles? Are you going to put glass buffing? That nigga disrespected me.
I put principle before anything because I'm always gonna get money. So it don't matter.
You know when you apply for a new job, they be like, reasons why you left your last employer, sir.
Because my last boss was a bitch. I mean, they really want to know. Like, the fuck?
I can't hire this nigga in my new company. No.
The fuck?
Had to ask.
Nah, man. Like, nah, this ain't nothing new.
I think Reg and Santos wanted to talk to you, and after this, we're gonna land this plane, man. This was fun. We love Mitch.
Yeah, I was just going to remind you, Mitch, don't forget.
Oh, man, that's terrible.
You're the guy that always say, if the job ain't working out the way the person wants it, move on to the next job. So you gotta use your own advice on this one, man.
For sure. Go ahead, Reg.
No, man.
Homer said that's insubordination. Absolutely. That nigga ain't gonna get no unemployment.
Hey, Max, power to the people. Keep the fight. Keep the struggle alive, brother. You part of this civil rights movement, man.
You choppy.
See, this is job work.
You choppy.
Oh, my
yeah, you choppy as fuck. Say it again. Hey, look, he said it sounded like it was God's working. But Max, you already said the motherfuckers some hoe ass niggas or whatever they bitches, they just curled up like butterfly shrimp and did what the big white Viking told them to do. But Mex, what you are leaving out is that means you have no witnesses to your claim. He's gonna say, I asked him to do well, no, the shift was over, but nah, man. I asked him to do it early in the shift. He didn't get it done. No, they just told me to get started on it. They didn't say it had to be done by the end of the day. I was just told to get started. I did like 3 of the cases. So you did acknowledge that you didn't tell them then it ain't my job. You wait to the end of the
No, I did actually.
I'm just telling you, Mix, you have no witnesses.
I do.
Who's your witness?
The thing is,
ain't nobody gonna
here's the thing though. On some real shit, if push come to shove and it really get down to some nitty gritty court shit, if it gets there, then it's my witnesses, the ones that at least I should be able to count on. Now the cooks and the dude, probably not. But my brother and my sister-in-law, it'll show. Now it's gonna affect our relationship one way or another. If you ain't trying to rock with me, at least being a witness. I'm not saying you gotta quit and leave that job. But if you ain't at least going to witness, be like, yeah, this is what happened, or you going to try to, fake the funk or try to have Max's back, then that's it, man. You fuck with him, you duck with him. And that's what it is. So.
But that's essentially the same thing, though. You want them to throw away their job for you,
Then
bro.
it's on principle. It's on principle. I don't care, bro. Shit's on principle.
For you, man. On principle, you
I don't give a fuck.
Classes, bitch.
Because I will rock the same way, bro. I'll rock the same way for my brother, period.
That's Troy Graham. That's Troy Graham.
I'll rock the same way for my brother, bro. I don't give a fuck because at the end of the day, me and my brother be in a life and death situation. It's not no job shit, bro. Really out here. So if that's where he draws the line, I go, I don't want to make Mac. All right, bro, then you show me where you at. That's cool. You still my brother, but from a distance, it's good. But I know he ain't rocking like that because my brother was pissed off when he walked me to the car. He's like, I'm going to holler at this nigga about that shit. I don't like that shit. Motherfucker trying to disrespect and shit. He going to hop up in your face. Well, like, he was hot too. So I was like, I don't even know how that played out because I ain't talked to him since. Ain't nobody got a hold of me since.
Hey, look, Deuce Tom said, man, Deuce Tom's your friend tonight. He said, man, stand strong, Max. Don't listen to these go along and get along ass niggas. He talking about me. Centos, he's talking about you.
Hey, Deuce the homie, man. Shit.
Look,
how Deuce gonna be talking about me when I'm telling Max the same thing he's been telling all of us? If you don't like your job or things ain't working out, move on. That's what he's been saying. I'm just telling him to use his own words. Deuce ain't he directed. If he is directing that to me, he must forget what Mix has been saying all these times.
Maybe he didn't hear those episodes. What shows were those on? What were y'all talking about?
Just 2 days ago.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Shit.
But that's the thing, like to me, like I'm gonna keep it real, like not but like jobs don't mean shit to me. Jobs come and go. So when people are like, oh, what you gonna do? Provide for it, bro. Like I just didn't work for 2 years after the COVID shit and paid all my bills just fine, bro. Like having a job is not the only way to get money, bro. The fuck? Like, you know what I mean? My daughter's always gonna be taken care of and fed, and ain't no man or no woman gonna stop that shit. So, you know, it's what it is. This is life.
Specimens.
And at the same time, if I'm gonna teach my daughter that she gotta stand up for herself when she's being disrespected, then I need to stand on that same square, regardless.
Fair enough. Somebody said principal can't feed their families. Like, yeah, in principle don't look good on the job application for the new job. When you
but lack of principle will get you killed out here. So neither can being dead. So however you want to rock, that's on you.
He said your brother walked you to your car and then your brother went back in.
He did.
Yo, that nigga's not about to be your witness. He gonna be in there saying, man, I don't know what's up with him, man.
What happened? That was a long night.
Like, yeah, man. I mean, he his own person, man. I ain't got nothing to do with that. He got his own life. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing to do with that. That nigga gonna hit him with that Earl Spence. He gonna like, what's up? I'm tired. I'm tired.
Adrian.
I'm just gonna knock this shit out real quick. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired. Don't ask me about my brother. I'm tired.
Nah.
Man, I wanted to get wanted to holler at Reggie before he left, man.
I sent. He said his phone trip, but he got the link though. Reggie.
Hey, Reggie, if you go check Ticketmaster, man, on the sale of that fight. That fight, hey, they ain't got nothing but Raptor stuff.
Oh, it's almost done.
Yeah.
Oh shit! You was he said Mark creating division, Santos. I wasn't referring to you. Well, I thought it was me, him, and Reggie because you plurified.
Yeah, we good, Deuce. You know, man, you good, Deuce.
He didn't
I
say.
think he's talking about chat.
I mean, he did plurify. There we go. He put niggas. He put the Z on it. That's plural, right? He said, "Don't listen to this." He didn't say. He said these. That's plural. He didn't say, "Don't listen to this." Go along, get along, nigga. You said these niggas. That's multiple. So it's either me and Reggie or me and Santos. Ain't nobody else here, Santos.
No, he wouldn't include me in that.
And you know he ain't talking about. You know he ain't talking about his cousin Reggie. So he talking about me and some plus one. So I just did deductive reasoning. It was me and you, not him and Reggie. Okay, he said I'm about to jump back on.
About the chat.
He said, oh, okay. He said, I see Ticketmaster they almost gone. He said, Mark and Reggie sitting there watching ass niggas. yo, I ain't gonna lie, man. I hope tomorrow, man, when we do our regular show, man, I hope it's this much fun, bro. Cause I had so much fun doing this live right here. It won't no arguing, no crazy shit. You know why? We ain't talk about Spencer Crawford too. You know what?
Or race, so we good.
And it's no race. The last 2 episodes, no race shit comes up. We just having a good time, a lot of cracking and jokes and shit. I be making a little racial. Somebody in the chat was making a racial earlier, talking about Chinese people out of nowhere. And look, and then I was like, yo, we got a lot of fans, a lot of support from the Philippines, people, blah, blah, blah. And look, and just ironically, just like that, Transcendent Sports pulled up. Filipino dude that lives in Canada. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so you don't make this shit up. I'm gonna hang out for a little bit, wait for Reg to pull up. Because you said you want to say something to him. But let me pull that up real quick. Let's do our Crawford and Spence promotion. Let's see these tickets. Let's see these tickets.
Yeah, pull it up. Ticketmaster.
Yeah, I'm gonna share my screen. Make Reggie mad, but also let him get some jokes off. I know he likes that. Oh man, it's gone. All the ticket is gone. All the corn is gone. You going to Omaha? What's another thing they had that they looked up? I mean, I looked up all the Omaha dishes. All the brisket is gone. Nebraska. Yeah, Nebraska. Yeah, Nebraska. But I was talking about like little foods that they be having there. Like some of the shit they like. They got them tenderloin sandwiches. So they got the oysters and oh my God. Hold on. This is kind of sad, right? This shit make me feel bad, right? And y'all know I'm a Crawford fan, but jokes are jokes. Y'all ready for this shit? Let me share my screen, yo. Jokes are jokes. Anybody, ain't nobody off limit, not even me. And not Terrence Crawford or Nebraska, man. But this has got to be funny. 12 iconic foods in Nebraska that'll have your mouth watering. Pork tenderloin sandwich. Okay, I ain't mad at that. Rocky Mountain oysters, that's cool. Dorothy Lynch dressing, never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
Kool-Aid. Nigga, what? Yo.
They just trying to let you know some brothers in the
raisin pie. Okay, look. Some of this shit I ain't never heard of, so I ain't gonna shit on the raisin.
Never heard of it.
I ain't shitting on raisin pie. But look, man, this is not a good Google search. Cheese Frenchies. I don't know what that is. Sound good. Ribs. I got it. Steak. But man, 1, 2, 3, 4. Top 5 iconic foods in Nebraska that'll have your mouth watering. Number 5. The Kool-Aid is amazing. Yeah.
Hey, is this a certain restaurant?
I gotta go to bed, man. I've been up too late.
Them niggas got a raisin pie.
Man, I told you I'm fair, man. I'm a Crawford fan, but the jokes are the jokes. And I think he will find this funny. He'll be like, man, I don't know who made that list, bro, but that shit is funny. Yeah. But damn, Terrence Crawford. Tell me this Kool-Aid pack fell out your pocket, man. Tell me this shit fell out your pocket.
For real, Omar. Hey, for real, Omar. If you look at Terrence and his people, man, they drinking Kool-Aid, bro.
Oh yeah, that's some big motherfuckers. Yeah, that's some big motherfuckers. Respectfully. Look, man, Reggie, let me share my screen real quick. Cause we do gotta we gotta land this plane. Piro just pulled back up at the end of the show, but that's still my bro, and he's a member. And It's all love. Gotta love Puro. Puro's like, oh man, you still here. Puro don't even want to smoke his cigarettes on the show no more. I made him feel bad tonight.
Hey, that it was pulled up earlier. That arena holds about 17.5. So that's pretty good sales.
Reggie, it's almost gone, man. We got it. Look, y'all said the fight won't gonna happen. Y'all said the shit won't gonna do nothing. Can we just say the man sold out in his hometown, and that's okay? Like, can we not wish for any injuries?
Check this out.
Man, them old cheap ass tickets. Ain't nobody pay for that shit.
No. All the expensive tickets are gone. Those 3 tickets. There's only 3 tickets left on either side of the arena. 3 tickets.
Yeah, expensive. Them tickets ain't expensive.
So what though?
Yeah, they cost a few $100.
Hey, y'all, I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. My brother called me on the other line, so I'm gonna holler at you.
Oh, yeah, hold on. Hey, look, if your brother called you and told you fired, man, call your brother on 3-way. Hold on, everybody, call your brother on 3-way. I want to hear what your brother had to say. His version of the story. I want Meg's brother to call in and tell us his version of the story. I'll stay on another 30 minutes for that shit. Damn.
And their brother said, man, you had me washing all these glasses, man. I don't appreciate that shit.
All right, so Santos, go ahead with the bad audio and tell Reggie he's an idiot, please. So we can end it.
Yeah, he said with the bad audio. Hey, no, I was just saying, there's only 3 tickets. The light blue areas, there's only 3 tickets between those 2 areas that's left. And the rest of them are all $46 at the top up there. He don't sold all the expensive tickets. They're gone. So I'm just saying that this fight's going. It's supposed to hold like 17.5 in that arena. So this is not a bad production in a short period of time. You know,
okay, Prime brought that shit.
Whoever bought it,
they sold.
and for whatever price point they set it for a reason to pay this person. And if this is indicative of things to come, we can't knock them, bro. The motherfucker said this shit was some fake shit. It wasn't even a real company 2 or 3 weeks ago. Didn't have a commercial 2 or 3 weeks ago. He ain't doing no interviews 2 or 3 weeks ago. Everything they said, bro, this shit is happening right now, Reg. We got this. You see this shit.
Let me shed light on this too.
No, it's happening, y'all. Watch when this shit goes down.
I'm just saying, Tank Davis has some cheap ass tickets too to his fight. Let's not cap. Tank Davis tickets won't, all them shits want $2,000-$3,000, want hundreds of dollars. And if you bought them early, you might have paid about $150 for some nosebleeds. But as that fight got closer, oh yeah, you got some Tank Davis tickets for about $65, $75. Shit, I remember seeing one ad for it. They had the ad for the Tank Davis fight tickets. I was like, man, I couldn't believe the prices. Couldn't believe the prices. The prices was something like, I think I got the commercial right here. Tickets for the Tank Davis fight, same as the Bud Crawford. They was going for about
15, 30, 37, 38, 45, 47.
Oh yeah, that's what it's going for. And them motherfuckers came out. They filling up them rings. They were like, yeah, that's about right. And it's Christmas time too. They were like, yeah. Boxing ain't no big sport. And Bud ain't even no real vocal guy. And he's able to do this at the hometown. I told you, y'all are making them more popular the more y'all talk about them, good or bad.
Man, that nigga ain't
saw
shit.
That ain't what these tickets are saying, bro.
I've been, ever since they announced these tickets for sale, I've been looking at Ticketmaster, SeatGeek, and TickPick.
Look, yeah,
Ticketmaster had the cheapest tickets. So I assume that SeatGeek and all the rest of them had.
You broke up.
The tickets are cheapest on Ticketmaster. The fees are lower on Ticketmaster and everything for this fight. Now I saw a picture yesterday of Bernie the Boxer, Bud when he was younger. All of them were younger, and the Mexican or Asian looking guy that be in Bud's corner. All of them were younger, and there's a little in content that that this arena is the house that Bud built. Is what they call it. So apparently he's done a few fights there outside of this professional fight. So I'm assuming, and kind of made a name for himself there. So they picked the right place to promote this fight and to advertisers. I mean, to have this fight. So it's not. They didn't. These. I got to give it to these guys with these ticket sales where they are now.
Nebraska. It's
It doesn't matter.
Nebraska.
It doesn't matter. Hey, it's
And
almost
he's the hometown
18,000
guy.
seats. Yeah, it's almost 18,000. 17.
Name all the other tickets from Nebraska.
Nebraska.
Reggie,
You talking about
name all the
expensive
other
tickets? Expensive
name
tickets
all
is
the other
$300.
Reggie, name 3 other
Who else done sold this
from
quick?
Nebraska. Name 3 other world champions from Nebraska, bro.
I ain't seen no fight sale this quick lately.
That's not a bad thing. That's a good thing, Reggie. That he's the first.
Look, he ain't proven shit financially.
Oh man,
this ain't
no,
proven
we can't
nothing.
say that. We can't say that, Reggie.
It is. You look at them cheap ass tickets. You look at the number of the damn venue. They ain't about to pull in max money to cover. If they paying Crawford $8 million or whatever that line ass number he put out, they ain't covering.
Making that price.
They ain't gonna cover 5% of that shit. They ain't about to pull in $2 million. They ain't They ain't pulling in $2 million in profit. Al Heyman gonna look at this shit and say, Al Heyman gonna look at this shit and say, "Get the fuck out of my office." You think you getting any guaranteed shit?
You sound crazy.
Hey, Al Heyman may not have to look at it because right now he don't need Al. He getting his $10 million. He don't need Al right now. So Al might not get to look at it. He might not have to look at it. Oh yeah, he getting $10 million. Hey, look here. They are his opponent. His opponent's money is already in his account, according to Frank Warren.
I ain't letting nobody else on the panel, fam. I'm done, bro. I'm wrapping this shit up, Dion. I'll let you say something real quick.
I got to tell you what. I'm gonna
say something real quick.
I'm gonna go to the fight, Reg. I'm gonna go to the fight, Reg. I'm gonna take pictures of that arena once the main event, right before the main event starts.
10 minutes.
You hear me, Reg?
There's more tickets available for World Grays.
All them stinking ass farmers gonna come to that shit.
I'm gonna tell you one thing, Reggie. One thing for certain, 2 things for sure. Already more tickets are sold for this than Castaño versus Charlo, undisputed, and that's a fact, though.
And Zepeda versus Regis.
So what is that?
I've been watching ticket sales of certain fights I've been wanting to go to for the past couple of years. This was pretty quick, man. I have to admit. Those tickets that have sold, they've been anywhere from about close to $1,000 down to about $150 something. Nothing's left but $46 tickets. So they don't got the money. Everything else is gravy. So whatever happens, resale or not, they don't do their thing because Ticketmaster is where this fight was announced that the tickets were going to be sold through. And they were the cheapest because I checked them all because I want to make sure I pay the cheapest price I can for my ticket. But I think it's we have to give it to them that they have pulled something off pretty good in a matter of 3 weeks.
They can't get nobody he can't get nobody no credit. It'll go against the narrative. He can't say, you know what? I'm gonna be honest. I didn't expect Bud Crawford to sell this many tickets that quick. I didn't think he was gonna, especially with Black Prime promoting it. He's not a vocal guy. He ain't fought in a year. I didn't expect him to sell this many tickets this quick.
And he don't
but the $46 tickets. Wow.
And he don't have a name. His opponent ain't a household name opponent. It's selling on strength of Bud right here. Real talk. And I tell you this, they don't have to sell another ticket and they don't make their money for that arena. I promise you that. Because I've been watching since day one. And this is the results of it. When you were saying something about they had advertised they had sold over 9,500, I didn't even go check then because I was like, I was like you, I didn't believe it either. I didn't go check. But I did check yesterday and voila. I'm telling you, man. Because I got mad because the tickets I was looking at.
Hey, while y'all talking that shit, can you go pull up the Regis Prograis fight? Because I'm looking at the tickets for his shit and I'm seeing tickets way higher than Bud bullshit.
It's a lot left.
Get out of here.
But it's a lot left. Where is it at?
Nebraska hats.
Carson, California.
Now, who hometown is that? Who hometown or where they fighting at? And what?
Poodles
This ain't
hometown.
neither one of their hometown. But Nebraska.
Actually, no, it is.
You look at the. Can you look at the tickets for
Reggie?
You look at the tickets for Regis in them because I see $700 tickets and shit. So
Yeah, Bud
get
had
out of
plenty.
here.
All the
Get
Bud
out of here
700
with,
tickets are sold.
get out of here
It's
with
700.
Booty
Hey,
Bud.
Bud, the massive. Hey, the most expensive ticket I saw for Bud was like $1,050.
Yeah, right. That's just
It's
$100.
gone.
No
Stop.
shit,
I
but
saw that.
no. All his shit's been sold out though.
Stop
All the
it.
closest.
All of it's gone.
Stop it.
Reggie,
Stop
you ain't did no
Can you
research.
pull up?
It ain't
No,
no stop
you
it.
want
This
to
the
pull up?
fact.
Can you pull up Regis? I was just
Hey,
talking
hey,
about
Mark.
Regis.
Hey,
I
Mark.
just talked about
Mark.
Regis, and I'm looking at Regis tickets.
I'm pulling them
His
up.
tickets is way higher. His nosebleeds
Hey,
is
Mark.
higher than Bud.
Let me pull it up.
Hey, Mark, when you get a chance, all you got to do is hover over those sections where those tickets
time for me
that
to
have
do a
already
video
sold.
about
It'll show you some prices of them.
Cepeda's from Long Beach, California.
But still, he ain't a big name, and like I said, Bud.
Oh, in the Mexican community, he's got a big name.
He is a big
Man,
Mexican
yeah, right.
fans, he got a big name.
Reggie is
But still, all right.
small-minded
So,
with this
so he a
shit.
hometown hero then. Okay. Well, his tickets outselling Bud's in pricing. So, stop the shit.
Let's see how many he sold so far.
It's not just him though. He is fighting
That
Regis,
Carson
right?
Stadium empty and the tickets are high.
Yeah, Regis got a name. Regis got a
The
name.
tickets are high. Ah, look at y'all changing the narrative.
No,
Bud is butt. Bud is butt. Get out of here.
No.
These the two
I'm gonna
fighters in that
always win
fight.
the debate.
I'm
What's that
looking at
debate
Regis.
channel y'all going
I'm
to
looking
knock
at
out?
Regis.
Let's go on knockout channel debate.
Regis lowest tickets are $39.99.
Okay, that's cheaper than
Can you
Bud.
pull it on the screen, please?
Oh, that's a fact.
Bud's tickets
No,
are
but pull them on.
46.
No. Let's go
You
through
didn't
all
put
the
your shit
tickets.
on the screen. I'm
Let's
giving
go
you
through
the
all
fact.
the tickets. Let's
Oh
pull
my
it
God,
up.
look at all these seats available, bro.
Pull it up. I'm on Ticketmaster. I don't see no available seats.
Bro, I'm
And
looking right
I
here.
see high prices too.
Go to AXS.com.
That's what I'm looking at right here.
I'm on Ticketmaster.
I'm on ASX.com. When you type in them and I type in Ticketmaster, that's the first thing to come up. But let me find the Ticketmaster one. But I was at ASX.
That's the official
That's the
ticket
official one
seller. Yeah.
for this event.
So the one y'all talking about is gonna have the lowest price. Whichever ticket company is the one that announces the fight, or the first one to sell it, or the sponsor, whatever, they're gonna have the cheapest ticket
and the lowest ticket.
Okay.
And it's not Ticketmaster. That is AXX, and the lowest tickets are $39.50, and the closest ticket and the closest seat is $1,200. Let me share the screen.
I got $100 tickets myself. I just bought 4 for Shelton. He told me to buy him 4.
You ain't never getting that money.
No, he's good at paint it.
All right,
Hey,
59.
man, it's all blue, man. Blue means they for
59.
sale, man. They ain't sold out.
59. They ain't even close to selling out, Reggie.
No,
And
they
these
just
are
announced it anyway.
And these are
Zoom in, Mark.
$59
Zoom in, Mark. You'll see exactly what's left. Zoom in.
Okay. And how many seats does this arena hold, Kuro? Look this up.
18,000, I think. Let me double check that. I might be wrong. Hold on.
Capacity. Okay, it only holds 8,000. 8,000.
8,000. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so Bud sold this out
They
in the first day,
supposed to
bro.
charge. They supposed
Stop
to charge
it, Reggie.
more on
Reggie, get
8,000.
off. Reggie, get off the gas. It's only 8,000 people in here. The other arena's doubled this size, bro, and some. Stop it, Reggie. Stop it, bro. This shit is over.
And this
shit is over, man. This called checkmate, Reggie. This arena has a capacity of 8,000. These tickets are $59 all around here. All of this.
Hey, I just got
Is that a bad seat in the house either, Mark? It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's not, of course, because it's only hold 8,000 people. This a high school graduation.
Hey,
I seen
Reggie, just got a
some
text from Mike
firefights there,
Fuller,
bro.
man.
You got a text from Mike Fuller. What are you talking about?
Yeah, he told me to tell Reggie he was trying to let him know what was going on the other day. And then Reggie clowned him on a video by himself.
That's what he did. Oh yeah, Reg, just a lot of blue left. It's a lot of blue team left right here. Come on, fam.
The Undisputed did a sell out there. Mark, you're spot on.
Yeah, the Undisputed. Charlo didn't put 8,000 people in the seats for Undisputed versus Castano, undefeated. Come on, Reg. It ain't about. It's about knowing the marketplace for where your fans are and setting a price point for that market to cover whatever you're trying to do. Reggie took business. He knows this.
Hey, to keep it cool, Mark,
He ran off. He ran
Reggie.
off. He said my connection went out. I bet it did. We call that checkmate.
There's no reason that fight shouldn't have sold out, Mark. It was crazy.
Brandon Washington said 40,000 compared to 17,000. He didn't do that 40,000 by himself. Stop that. Whatever numbers Errol did, he didn't do none of them. None of them Dallas numbers was by himself. Crawford is doing this shit by himself with no David Avenesian. Stop it, fam. Get off the gas. Reggie, we call that checkmate, homie.
All right, I'm back.
Yeah. That's it, man. This
What's the ticket prices y'all see on there?
$59.99, bro. And the arena only holds 8,000 people, dog.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's like a Canelo type move. I'm proud of it.
It's a small arena. But look, this ain't no diss to them. Shout out to them. This a vacant title. And they
wait, zoom in on those ticket prices, please.
You don't see none of these, bro. You don't see it. Look, 59. This section.
All right,
this section.
But Reggie, in fairness to Reggie, this fight.
Okay, what ringside? Which one's Reggie right here? 59.
Go to that blue one. Floor. What you doing?
I'm trying to get
floor. Go to the floor.
I'm scrolling, nigga.
On the floor. They gray. The floor is great.
Yeah,
the floor seats look like they sold out already. Yeah,
and those are sold out.
Look,
there's
go
one
to
left.
the floor, Mark. Why you keep jumping? No, let's go to the
This
floor.
is the floor. Y'all can't see.
You seen that blue section on the floor?
No, this actually says floor, Reggie. Look, it says floor. Oh, you talking about right here? Okay, 350. When I scroll over, it says 350. This one right here is 350. They 350, Reggie.
Okay, so they buying them up.
They ain't bought them all up, Reggie. Stop
They
it.
buying them up. Buzz is like one. Buzz close seats is like 121. But
no,
I was on a different site.
That's a lie, bro. They want 121, and it ain't none. How about that? And it ain't none. They want 121, and it ain't no more. Stop it, Reggie.
Look, they selling this shit out. Stop it, bro.
They're not selling this out.
And then we don't know what's the price on them other
Reggie,
tickets.
you don't see all this.
I don't know if they're gonna sell out. Yeah,
Reggie, you want to make a small wager that they don't sell this shit out?
No, I ain't gonna wage on that shit. But the prices are better than Bud's.
They cost more. It's $59 for some of these seats, but all of these are like general admission for the most part. All of these shits are like $59.
Yeah, all the $40 seats are sold out. That's what I noticed.
Yeah, this is 59. This 59. These. No, that's for 2 tickets. Oh, they think I'm trying to. No, they think I'm adding tickets on. Nah, I'm just saying, Reg. Like,
yeah, the closer you go, Mark, the higher the ticket is.
Okay, here we go. 90.
That was $100. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
That's the seats I got.
Okay. That still ain't no man. That's
so you brought tickets to this thing, Puro.
Yeah. I bought
how much
3 for my wife, my buddy, and me, and then I just bought 4 tickets for Shelton like 2 seconds ago.
Brandon Washington, go ahead, man. Right because I'm right about to end this shit.
All right, well, let me get this out.
And I'm real quick. I was just saying, man, we had a good conversation all night. No beefing, no drama, nobody. Everybody been laughing, and I was like, oh, because we didn't talk about Spence and Crawford.
Well, you brought it up, so I'm here to correct it. First of all,
Santos brought it up.
Okay, well, we're here now. First of all, we talk about tickets. Let's not compare his ticket sales at his hometown. Let's do apples to apples. Let's put somebody in their hometown and compare them. Let's compare Bud. You said let's compare Bud and EJ real fast. You said EJ didn't bring them fans out. Well, then Bud not bring. Wait. Yeah, you did. You said all of them not did.
I said he didn't do it by himself. He had a dance.
Then Bud not doing it by himself in Nebraska, by your logic, right?
No, it's totally different.
What's the difference? Come on.
Because EJ had a better opponent than David Avenesian. We all know that. He had more.
You admitted that nobody knew Ugas. Wait, you admitted that nobody knew Ugas and all of that. Y'all admitted
Ugas was a champion, man. He was a champion.
That's fine, but
He just come out Pacquiao win.
But Ugas is from Cuba.
Hey, Mark, where y'all pull up those ticket prices? Because I'm looking at another site with tickets up to $2,500 for the floor.
Those are resale. On that. Right. That's a resale. You can resell.
Resale.
You can resell a ticket.
Don't nobody give a fuck about
be resale because there's none left.
Bud, we watching the Teofimo Lopez fight on December the 10th. Fuck Bud, and we still streaming on Red's channel. So
what is that progress fight? Is that
I'm looking at. I see
not streaming it on Red's channel. That's a lie.
At a very high price.
But
that's the progress fight this weekend.
Reggie,
Yeah, it's
I
a
can buy
progress
a
fight.
ticket.
No,
and
it's
Next
September
weekend,
26th.
Santos next.
Yo,
26th.
Reggie, you can
It's
buy a
next
ticket
weekend,
and
next
resell it.
Thanksgiving weekend.
Nah, don't
Yes,
give
sir.
me that because I'm finding something with higher ticket prices.
No,
That is
no,
Pure
that's
Bureau.
Reggie. That's not no trick. The
When's
official
the fight,
we
Bureau?
went to the official place for Bud ticket. We went to the official place for there. Now you can find a resale anywhere. Like people can make their own resale prices, but
Well, I'm saying
Reggie.
it's called a Vit Ticket ticket center. That ain't,
Yeah,
is that
but
that's a
people,
regular
yeah,
ticket place, right?
no, it's
Nah,
no,
it's a
it's a
reseller.
company. It's a reseller. Reggie, you
Ah,
ain't never been to no fights or bought. Where you buy your tickets from? When
well,
you
I've
go,
always been given tickets when I went to somewhere.
oh,
I ain't never paid for a
this
ticket
nigga
to
ain't
a
never
concert.
bought no ticket. Get the fuck out of here, Reggie.
Lucky ass Reggie.
This nigga, this nigga ain't never bought.
But I'm looking. If I was to buy a
This nigga ain't
ticket,
never
it'll
bought
be
no
a
tickets,
place
and we
like
trying to have a
this.
conversation about ticket sales. Get the fuck out of here.
It's the same thing as me looking at these other places. When
It's
I'm
not
looking
the
at
same.
these
You don't even
tickets,
know what you're looking at. You don't even know the
man,
difference.
I
You
find
don't even
some
know
higher
what a
ticket prices
reseller.
now. I don't know what I'm looking at. Come on,
Reggie,
stop.
you never bought a ticket by your own admission.
Bro, this ain't no
Reseller
hard
is
ticket.
different. A reseller can mark up to a certain amount for the tickets legally. They can legally overcharge you and scalp you for the prices. That's what that is, bro. It's not official. You gonna pay a lot more. So when you say, "Hey, I'm seeing tickets over here that cost more," you're
Bro,
gonna see
I'm
those.
seeing higher price tickets closer to the ring than the price on Bud tickets close to the ring. And now
Hey,
it's
Reg.
different.
On a resale.
Come on, y'all
Reg.
gotta stop.
But
Look,
Reg,
I'm gonna
we just
see.
went to the
Hey,
official
Reg.
site for their event, and it won't nothing
Hey.
but those tickets we showed you. So if you see some tickets available now, somebody is reselling those.
Yeah,
So somebody
that's how it works.
resells
I'm a season ticket
more than they
holder
resell it.
with the Titans here in Nashville, right? I got 2 different sets of seats, and different games cost different amounts depending on the team that's coming to town. You know, now the most expensive game of this season for the Titans are the Cowboys. They're
All right,
coming in
so
December.
what is Stub? Is Stub a second marketplace too?
Yeah, it depends on if they. It
No,
depends
it's a
on
main
whoever
one.
the
It's a main
host,
one.
But it's not the host
whatever
for that
company is the
event.
host, whatever company is the host selling ticket selling company. That's what it is. That's what determines.
Yeah, and
Ticketmaster sometimes the host, sometimes it's SeatGeek, sometimes it's other companies.
Yeah, AXS is usually for the Home Depot Center, which is the one where it's going to be at.
Look like
We
higher
can't
prices
tell
for
what you're
Bud,
saying, bro.
and this is Regis. Looks like the prices were higher. So don't come in here talking about Bud some star with
No,
$300.
you got it can be resale, but Ticketmaster has
Now all of a sudden I'm on the reseller. I'm on the reseller site. Like y'all niggas stop.
Ticketmaster
You're
had.
not even
Don't
listening.
push
You're
Bud
not
like
getting the
he's
point.
some
That's
mega selling ass card.
Reggie, we already
Hey,
put
go
up
look at
the-
3.
Bro, hold up.
You gotta
We
look at 3
already
different
put up the
sources, man.
official site for the tickets. So if you see tickets available, it's a reseller. Like any site you show is going to be a reseller site, other than the official site.
Okay, so you just finished saying Stub was an official site. Now it goes back to being
no, it's
secondary.
not the official.
Well, let me find some secondary tickets on Bud shit then. Let me go over there. Let me see what the resellers are
But
selling
that's
Bud.
not official, Reggie. You can charge
No.
whatever
We're
you
gonna
want
apply the
to.
same logic.
Reggie,
I'm gonna pull up
Reggie,
Bud
You're
resales.
still missing the point.
No,
That
y'all
shit
missing
means
the point.
nothing. I can charge for what I want to charge for my truck. It can be the same maker's model as your Ford truck. We can charge whatever we want to. It's not what the price was from the manufacturer, bro. Which means nothing.
Well, we gonna find
regardless, one of them is still
people
sold
would
out.
resell Bud versus Abiesian fight on the same site. Then let's see what the resell on Bud fights are.
What proves what? What's gonna prove it is this. Let's see if they sell it out.
What I'm proving is how y'all switching up y'all story. Y'all done pushed out this nigga selling these tickets,
bro,
and I pull up that these niggas tickets are priced higher than this dude because y'all want to talk about him selling out that old whack ass venue.
Big arena too.
That whack ass venue.
These dudes ain't smelling. They ain't even selling out the small arena. 8,000, Reggie.
The tickets you pulled up, what section are they?
They're not gonna sell 8,000 tickets for this, bro. They're not gonna sell this out before Thanksgiving, Reggie. It's okay.
No, we're gonna pull up these tickets for you.
It's still gonna be a good fight. You got it making me seem like I don't like Regis and Zepeda.
Well, you haven't bought a ticket, Mark. I think that proves
I
it.
ain't bought no plane ticket, no flight. I'm gonna watch the fight. I'm gonna cover the event.
There you go.
What are we looking at here, Reg? More resellers on what
We
side?
looking at some more resellers. Come on,
From the
homie.
same.
Let's
From the
look
same.
at Bud shit on
Did
this
you did you
so-called resale
hold on,
market.
did you find the same? Is that the same reseller for the other fight you just
Yeah,
showed?
we looking at no. This for Bud. This for
No,
Bud
no,
shit.
no. Is that the same company?
This the same site, buddy.
Okay.
Same site, and it looks like
And
the prices that was at that stadium.
okay, now what we looking at?
We looking at Bud tickets on that same site.
No, straighten it out. And what is it? I
The
see
pricing on the
garage.
tickets.
I see garage listing.
Listen, you
It
see
says-
that floor. You see a
Okay.
floor seat for only $5.91. Regis is way higher than that.
I
And
didn't
then
see
you
that.
see up in that same section where Bud had $146 tickets. This is that one section right in front of the ring, not ringside, real close. That was $386. So let's see. So this is a reseller. The resellers can't even sell this shit high. So stop talking about this nigga being some superstar.
Nobody ever said
I'm
he was
caught
a
up with this
superstar.
nigga. This nigga ain't what y'all think
Nobody
he
ever
is.
said he a superstar. Nobody.
No, y'all presented that.
Said Zepeda and Regis were. But my thing is, you were wrong. You said this shit won't gonna sell, Reggie. It's selling.
The stadium was sold out. Now I bring up Regis, who are less. So y'all been checkmated. I'm
No,
the
bro.
grand
You lost
champion of
this a long
checkmate.
time ago. When you said
The grand champion of
when
checkmates.
this
Goddamn
nigga
it.
said you
Hulk
never
Hogan in
bought
this
a ticket
motherfucker.
in your life. This
Hey,
nigga
Reg,
was-
you my
I can
dude,
pay for
but that was not. Hey, Reg, that was not the argument. The argument was you did a video saying this fight will not sell and wasn't doing well, and I was just reiterating the fact that it is selling. It had nothing to do with
And
which
then
fight
he
is
moved the
bigger or
goalpost.
lower
I was
or
just
less or what's
reiterating.
sitting
I
in.
was
None of
just
that.
reiterating
and
with
now
my
it's the
proven
price
fact
of the tickets
that
are too
Bud
low.
ain't shit.
No,
And when
your
he come
fact,
back
your
to the
fact is
table,
wrong.
when he
Yeah,
come
yeah,
back
you
to
were
the
wrong.
Fact is
table,
wrong,
He was
bro.
wrong. He
Your
was
fact is
wrong.
Al
wrong.
Heyman,
He was
You're wrong.
wrong.
The fight is selling. The
Wrong.
fight has been a
Fight
success
is
right now.
selling.
It's a success
man, that
already.
fight ain't
And
shit.
as
Now,
and as a
It's a
business
success
major,
already.
as a business major,
There's
Reg
Bud over there flexing
knows
on you now.
when you set a price point, you set it to be successful to cover this. So all of that, well, when the price is low, the price, whatever price they set, the price was the price, and they selling all the seats fast, way before
Hey,
December.
Mark,
They covering whatever
and
their bet is so far. Now they got to
and
sell.
I'm gonna say this, with all due respect, I'm gonna keep it 100. I think they owe you a lot of credit because I think your videos helped push that fight to prove that fight was gonna sell. I'm serious because I'm sure you got a lot of views on that video.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
What up?
Appreciate it, Reggie. We
Good
got
job, Mark.
We got to thank Reggie Owens too.
I'm the
nowadays-
checkmate master.
Yeah, 'cause
Checkmate.
the hate means more than the love. The hate goes further than the love nowadays. Yeah,
No such thing as bad publicity.
yeah, man.
I'm just the grand
Y'all the
champion.
reason why
of
that's the
the
reason why
checkmate.
them tickets selling, because you can't not talk about the dude, good or bad. People got to talk about him, and they like, man, he's more popular now at home than he was the last time he fought. That's why I knew this shit was gonna sell there, because I ain't seen him fight at home in a minute.
True.
And yeah, this is motherfuckers' Christmas presents out there. What you want to do? Shit, just give me a ticket, man. Shit, that's it. Me and the homeboy, we can go see the fight. Yeah, I'm tired. Yeah, I'm tired right now too, man. I gotta land this plane, man. I love y'all, man. Thanks y'all for your time and energy, man. We'll be back on our regular show tomorrow, man. And I'll finish cooking Reggie Owens. Never bought a ticket in
All
his
right.
life, ass nigga.
Appreciate it, bro.
Can't
Man,
believe
I'm
this.
finished-
You're
I'm
welcome.
finished cooking with Regis and the price point.
Cinto, this nigga ain't never bought a ticket in his life. Up here talking about ticket sales every night. Somebody make this a clip. Oh my God. He was like, what? I ain't never bought one. I always had my tickets given. Reggie.
But it's no different if I went on the site. If I went on the site to buy the
ticket talk
ticket,
for
it
you,
would be
nigga.
the
You
same
cut
thing.
off.
So stop.
Played yourself. You played yourself tonight on this one, dog.
Nigga, no, that shit don't work. Y'all want that to be a win, but it's ineffective as a win. No.
You know we've recorded this, right? You know
No,
this shit
but
live,
still,
right?
if I was to buy a ticket, the same site I went to,
I'll give you the $2. You give him the $2. All right, pay him the $2.
Oh,
Pay
shit.
him $2.
I'm gonna leave that on the screen. Stephen.
no. If I brought a ticket, all I do is push the button, give me that
Nah.
price. I want to sit here. It's the
Nah.
same thing.
Oh, nah.
Versus, oh man, you ain't got to buy that, man. We
Nah.
got you.
Okay.
Go to will call. Same thing, homie.
Okay, yeah, okay. Nigga never bought a ticket, like he said. That's what he said. All right, man. Still my guy though, man. Still my guy. Shit, next time I come to Vegas, I'm gonna get you some tickets somewhere. Fuck it.
No, I'm gonna keep any points brought up. Reggie's here to checkmate it. Make sure you have great arguments.
You was wrong about this. You was wrong about Lomachenko. The list is
Why I said
piling
about
up.
Lomachenko? Well,
You
how
called him a
Lomachenko come up?
coward. You called him a coward when he dropped his family off. The next day he was at the war. And I
Man,
said,
that
weren't you
nigga's
wrong about
working in the mess
Loma? And
hall.
you, no, man, I got you a couple times up here, Rich. I was
That
like, Rich,
nigga's
don't you
working
think
in
you
the
owe him?
mess
He was
hall
like,
in
nah,
the
he was
in
a
the
coward
safe zone.
yesterday. Today he a hero. I was like, nigga, you just didn't know what he was doing. But he dropped his family off and then he's at war. You gonna be wrong a couple more times.
That
man.
nigga was
Okay,
he
Rich.
was in the Tropical Thunder War. That nigga was in there in a studio next to his gym in the safe zone. Now I'm fucking with Loma.
See, man. All right, good night, man. I love y'all, man. Y'all be safe, man. Drinks require sleep, goals require effort. Go out there and get your goals. It's your man Martinez breaking beats. Shout out to Stephen Bateman. He doubled that with it. He said, Bud, pound for pound. Fuck Reggie Owens.
I got 5 on it.
Even know what that A mean? Is that Australian? What's the A mean? What currency? What currency is that, Stephen Bateman? Shout out to Stephen Bateman. And Bivol is one of the best too. Yeah. He beat Canelo's ass. What currency?
He did.
What currency is that, Stephen Bateman? What country is that? Shout out to Stephen Bateman. But yeah, man, this was a good one. This was a good one. He said Reggie Check made it them broke. Nah, he didn't. Nah, man, Reggie was wrong. This fight is selling for whatever price they set their tickets for. They didn't set the ticket prices for them to fail. I mean, who does that? No, they set the ticket prices for them to like, man, we can make a profit. And it looks like that shit is working. And it comes with, thank you, Centos. Hey, look, people be watching the show. Did you see that last video I dropped? PBC was one of the first people that left the comment. When I commented on the when I did a video about Tank Davis, Ryan Garcia fight, the official PBC, they came back to my channel again. Yeah. They like the content.
Mark on the payroll.
Yeah, I ain't on the payroll, but people ain't gonna. That's what they gonna say. That's what they gonna say, because they was like, why the official PBC coming to your channel? It ain't coming to my channel. Because my shit is more John Blaze than that. I got that fire, homie.
It means Mark giving them that work.
Nah, and it was a real quick video, but one time they pull up on the live, but this first time they left one in the comments. But yeah, like they say, you're welcome. And people are telling me, yo, on Facebook, you lying, these are rumors, this shit. I was like, bro, the fighters are saying it, the promoters are saying, Steven Espinoza tweeted it out, Oscar De La Hoya did a video, the guys put it on their Instagram, their Twitter, it's on. I was like, bro, just because it ain't got to you on Facebook and I got to the news to Facebook a little quicker than you used to, don't mean I'm lying. You know what I'm saying?
The Zone even tweeted it.
No, I didn't see that. I was looking for that. I did not see it on Twitter.
I read an article on ESPN saying that the chief executive said that they were going to offer it on the Zone pay-per-view.
Okay, well, when I looked at the Zone's Twitter during this show too, before the show and during the show, I didn't see it. But I did see Oscar De La Hoya say thank you. But shit, some will argue, well, why y'all couldn't work with Bud then?
Or with Marlon Munguia.
Marlon Munguia. Oh, I don't know about that one. I don't know what happened.
I know.
Oh, with the cross promotion.
Yeah. But for Tank and Ryan, you know, they can work together. I don't know.
I feel like Espinoza felt pressure to get this deal done too. And Ryan really wanted this shit done. And Oscar and those guys kept saying, like, why they can't work together? Why they can't work together? Like, don't take this opportunity from these fighters. And I think, yeah, Steven Espinoza and them might have felt some pressure to get this shit done due to what happened with the Crawford negotiations.
I
really gotta go after this.
Okay, brother.
I saw some said that Tank was going to fight Hector Garcia now.
Australia.
Today I saw that.
Dope.
Huh?
Oh, say that again.
I saw an ad said he was a video or something like that on Instagram. Said he's going to fight Oscar. No, I was on YouTube. Said he's going to fight Hector Garcia, the one that just beat what's that kid name? Colbert. Yeah. I heard he was going to play. So I'm trying to, and then I saw another one saying today saying he's going to fight Garcia. So I don't know what's going on.
All right, the fellas, I'm out.
I'll see y'all on the next one, bro. I really gotta go. My bad, Santos. We see you.
All right, fellas.
I'll see y'all later on tonight. Reg, delusions of grandeur, absolutely, bro. Yeah, this didn't go that well for you, Reg, tonight. We got you on this one, bro. When you start talking about yourself in third person in the chat of the show, you know you lost. Reggie said, Reggie with the ultimate technique. he got it. He said it for himself. Yo. Good night, man. I'll see y'all later, man.
This that squad.